Cool. كيفك مان؟ Very good. كله تمام حبيبي. Okay, so we get started. Okay, so when he comes, you come back on stage to introduce him. Okay. Open and then just say. Okay. Basiji, just come up, signal me that he's here. Grab the
Testing.
our wings.
Hello, everybody. Testing.
Test, test, test. Can we have the other mic as well, please? No, it's from
Testing. Testing.
centrally controlled.
Hello, 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 hello. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can I ask everybody to take your seats, please? We'd like to get started. I'm going to ask the judges to go ahead and take their seats at the front of the room. So judges, Sultan, Tamara, and Dr. Ashraf, please make your way to the front of the room and go ahead and sit. Sorry, there's a quick change in plans. Yes, you will sit here. So unexpected change in plans. I'll very quickly update everybody as soon as everybody takes their seats. Everybody have a seat. Grab your snacks and your food, please, and bring them to the seated area so we can get started. Okay, so, we are going to get started now. My name is Karim Samra. I'm the CEO and founder of, or co-founder of Change Labs. I'm very, very honored to be here with you today. We are going to be witnessing 16 or 13 actually companies pitching this afternoon. We're very excited about that. We have a slight change of plans, which is that we were supposed to open with a word from the minister. The minister is held up, so we're going to go ahead and start. And as soon as he comes, he will speak at that time. So he's held up, in a meeting. So as soon as he arrives, he will speak. He'll still kind of give a welcome message. But so that we don't delay the event too much, I want to get started now. We have the time of the judges, the time of the startups, and we want to be sensitive also to the time of all of you in the audience. So I want to begin by saying that this event is very special to me, and I think it's made possible by a partnership between a number of very important organizations that I want to mention. The first one, of course, is GIZ. I want to thank the GIZ team, Shuru and Deborah and Rania and the whole team from GIZ for really supporting this program. I also want to thank the team from Sened, which is an EU fund that is making this possible, along with the Dutch Development Bank, FMO. And the cool thing about FMO, if I may just spend a couple of minutes on that, FMO is an investor in startups and funds. And FMO is supporting this program to identify high potential startups to support and invest in. So there's investors obviously in the room today. We have a live stream of this session that is currently live on YouTube. And there's investors that couldn't make it today that are attending the live stream on YouTube. And in addition, there's our partners like FMO who are on the lookout for the next big opportunity in the Middle East. So we're very thankful to those core partners. We also have Amazon Web Services that has helped us put together this program. And those are the kind of international partners. I want to thank our local partners as well, who have been incredibly helpful, right? Arab Bank and Zinc, Zain and Zinc. who have been incredibly resourceful, and they've been working day and night. I mean, I asked the guys today, do you guys take weekends? Do you take any time off? They're like, no, not regularly. Okay. Muhammad and Ahmad and the whole team have been incredibly helpful. I can't explain how much I'm grateful to them. And I think, part of and of course we've had support from many more people than those organizations. So the Palestine Capital Markets Authority, the Central Bank of Jordan, there have been so many other partners that have supported us, not just for this program, but over the years to enable this kind of program to be created and succeed in Jordan. And this is why we're here. And I'm very humbled to be here in front of you today, because I know it's not something that I've done. It's something that an entire ecosystem has done over the last 2 decades that has enabled me to be here with you today. From the venture capital funds who take risks. We have one today here in our judging panel. Amam Ventures, venture capital funds who are taking risks early on with startups, all the way to the governments who are also taking risks and building sandbox environments and supporting everybody day in and day out. It's a whole ecosystem, not just in Jordan, across the Middle East, that is coming together to support entrepreneurship and innovation. And this is key. And that's why we're here, to be honest. Yeah, I did a little bit of work. My team did a lot of work, and all of you did all of the work, frankly. So I want to thank you all for that. And I want to remind you all that one of the reasons we're here is to support successful entrepreneurs. But another reason we're here is to enable failure comfortably, openly, because the entrepreneur that fails the first time will succeed the second, the third, or the fourth time, right? And even the entrepreneur that fails the first time and decides to go back and get a job will inspire 5 or 10 other entrepreneurs with his ideas. And so we're here to enable a safe environment for young people in the Middle East and old people, okay, all types of people. I'm one of the old people, by the way. So all the people to fail, to come up with new ideas, to try something new, to give it a shot. And it's not an easy journey. You all know this, the entrepreneurs, how difficult the journey is day in and day out, how much pressure there is from our families, from our friends, from our fiancés or wives, whatever it may be. The entrepreneur life is a very challenging one. Your income is up and down. Sometimes you have no income. How can you get married? How can you start a family, right? With that kind of a job. We get so many questions from our families and friends when we're entrepreneurs. And so part of why we exist is to help entrepreneurs take that risk. And sometimes it does lead to failure. And we are okay with that. And we encourage that. All right. And so I want to remind everybody about these things. With that, I forgot to... first of all, if you want any information or more information on the startups, feel free to scan this barcode on the screen and you'll get access to the investor package. Let me see if I can work. That was me. That's the minister who'll be on later. I will introduce him, inshallah. For now, I'd like to pass the mic over to my co-founder, who is actually has been with us from the way beginning, and he's actually Jordanian Palestinian as well, Jamal Khayyat. Go ahead, Jamal.
Thank you, Karim. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Inspirational as always. Hello, everyone. My name is Jamal Khayyat. I'm very, very happy to be here today with you. Thanks, Karim. I wanted to take a second before we jump into the event today and take a step back and just to tell you a little bit about how we thought of Change Labs and how it started. See, Karim and I, we were working with an international platform scaling their operations to support entrepreneurs all over the world. We've been everywhere from Ecuador, Quito, to Sydney, to London, to support those entrepreneurs around the world through various programs. But we quickly realized that we want to be a part of this story, that if we really believe that entrepreneurship can change the world, and that's our slogan, we want to come and see how that will take shape in the Middle East. We see some of the world's most pressing problems right here in MENA, and we believe entrepreneurship can be the driver, the disruptor that can drive this change. If you solve a problem profitably, like each one of our founders is doing so, you can do that at scale. You can have real impact. Each of the startups that we love working with is usually a purpose-driven startup. And at the end of the day, what's the purpose of life? It's a life full of purpose. And when you're solving these messy, meaningful problems, you can rally around you a huge army that will support you to move forward and to grow your ideas. And now when I look at Change Labs growing in Lebanon, in Egypt, in Palestine, in Jordan. As a Palestinian Jordanian, I'm so proud to be a part of that story. And you know, I love seeing that coming together. And what makes today extra special is we actually have some of our Palestinian founders and startups that have, against all odds, made it to Jordan. Some of our brothers and sisters are here today to kind of show us their pitch. So today, each one of you, the founders, when you're pitching, I want you to realize that you're not just pitching for your startup. You're pitching for the Middle East. You're pitching for Palestine. You're pitching for Jordan. We all have to play our part to move forward and to make this change that we want to see. Each one of us, the investors, the panel, everybody here in the audience, you can make a connection, you can make an introduction, you can help with an investment. Everybody has a role to play. And Change Lab has a small role to play in that, and we're very happy to be a part of that. So without further ado, I want to jump right into the event. And the first speaker that I would like to invite on stage is Mr. Sultan. Oh, actually, can I actually come up? I forgot that there's a slide before that. I just want to tell you a little bit about the program. Sorry about that. So just so you know, there's been 3 months of hard work to help each of the startups with the support of our partners to empower those startups. So to connect them with the ecosystem in a way that will help them launch their ideas and scale and move forward. So if you look at some of the numbers, and it's all in the investor pack that you have on your phones, some of the numbers that I'd like to highlight, you know, we have 16 startups, 6, I believe, from Jordan, 10 from Palestine. We did a Fintech roadshow. This is where we connect our startups through a curated list of sessions with the entire ecosystem, whether it's the banks, whether it's central banks, whether it's other startups that have been there building so that all these startups can work together and find the synergies that they need to move forward and not reinvent the wheel. So this has been kind of a unique part of this program that I think really helped the startups. When we look at all the expert support that the startups have gotten, like 44 experts and mentors, you can see in the investor pack some of the founders, the leading founders in the Middle East that have solved some, built some exciting fintech startups across the Middle East, like Fawdi, like Khazna, like Kasban. You can see these all coming together now from different parts of the ecosystem in the Middle East, helping the Jordanian and Palestinian startups. And the Change Labs was lucky and fortunate to be able to make those connections. So I think that was really beneficial, and I hope we can see that today in the startups and the progress they've made. Over the last 3 months, every week, the startups got a chance to pitch in front of ventures, in front of actual investors and VCs to hone their pitch and to be able to put their best foot forward. And now I'll go back to our esteemed guest, Mr. Sultan, and I'll invite you up to stage to say hello to everyone.
Thank you very much,
Please.
Jamal. Thank you very much. I'm not going to get to eat a lot of your time. I just want to thank everyone here for coming. On behalf of Zain, Zinc, and Zain Cash, we're all very excited to have you here. And I want to thank the organizers as well for giving us the opportunity to host you here at Zinc. I just want to have a couple of words for the entrepreneurs. Zain Cash, 5 years ago, was managed by a couple of dudes at Zain, and we used to do a pitch just as the one that you do every single year to get budgets. Today we're a separate company. We're totally owned by a couple of shareholders, Zain Group and Zain. We've done this over these 5 years, and every single year we had to do these kind of pitches just to convince our sponsors and our investors at the group that there are really opportunities for fintechs to grow here in Jordan. Today we're 70 people and we're growing every year. So I want to thank you again, everyone, for coming, and thank you.
Thank you very much. Next, I want to invite Shuruk to come up on stage, and just to quickly say that Shuruk has been really a great partner, someone that's taking this very personally and putting her passion into the support that she's giving, an entrepreneur herself who's built a fintech startup before. So she knows exactly, she's been there, she's walked the walk, and I'm so happy to have her here with us today.
صباح الخير، مساء الخير. أنا شروق قوريك من GIZ. GIZ هي وكالة التعاون الألمانية بتنفذ مشاريع التنمية بالنيابة عن الحكومة الألمانية. وزي ما حكى كان عندي فينتك برضه ستارت اب اسمها رمان. It failed عشان هيك صرت اكسبرت وبقدر اتفلسف عليكم. اكثر شيء مبسوطه عليه انا اليوم اني مش بموقعكم، كل الرك عليكم اليوم. good luck guys عن جد. بدعتوا، ديروا بالكم عليهم. هذا البرنامج كتير 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 مميز بالنسبه لنا. اولا عشان احنا بفلسطين بنحس بعزله عاليه خصوصا عن الانتربرنور شيب ايكو سيستم وعن العرب. يعني بتلاقي عندنا علاقات كتير قويه مع اوروبا بس ما بتلاقي عندنا علاقات كتير قويه مع الوطن العربي. فكتير حلو انه كان في برنامج مشترك للفاينانشال تكنولوجي ماي بيرسونال باشن بين فلسطين والاردن. وشكرا كثير تشينج لابس عشان ساعدتوا او عشان عملتوا كل شيء بيسكلي، عشان جمعتوا الناس، عشان ساعدتوهم، عشان البروجرام اللي عظيم وهوبفولي الديمو دي الاعظم. بدي اشكر سلطه النقد على تواجدها هون اليوم وهيئه سوق راس المال لانه احنا كل شغلنا بفلسطين بالشراكه معهم. هم عم بيقودوا السوق عشان يكون اقوى واحسن ويتقبل جميع انواع الشركات. فشكرا لكم. واتمنى انه كمان الشركات الاردنيه تصير تشوف السوق الفلسطيني كالناتشرال اوبننج سبوت لإلها بعد الاردن او حتى مع الاردن، لانه بالنهايه بتخيل اقرب سوقين لبعض هم الاردن وفلسطين. فحلو لو نبدا نطلع عليهم كسوق واحد طول الوقت. في شيء نسيته؟ انبسطوا اليوم. اي شيء بدكم اياه احكوا معنا. وعن جد ثانك يو تشينج لابس، كنزي، زياد، ليان، سلمى، شكرا دبره ورنا. Oh, thank you, Jamal.
Thank you very much. Next, we have a quick message from one of our partners who wasn't able to make it in person. So I believe we have a quick video that was recorded specifically for this event. I don't know if we can pull up the next video or if I have to do it with a clicker.
Good afternoon, dear esteemed judges, dear partners, dear Fintech participants from Jordan and Palestine, and audience. Welcome to the Fintech Acceleration Demo Day. The last decade has brought increasing digital connectivity for people around the world, and over the past years, Fintech has proven to have the potential to leverage that connectivity to change the way the world manages and uses money. We, as the Sanad Entrepreneurship Academy, are therefore very excited to be supporting this Fintech Acceleration Demo Day that is organized together with our dear partners from Change Labs. The Academy, which is an initiative of the Sanad Technical Assistance Facility, includes a range of programs to support business owners throughout Sanad Fund's target region. By working together with local organizations that drive incubation and acceleration projects, the Academy provides entrepreneurs and their businesses with guidance, resources, mentoring, networking opportunities, all with a chance to receive financial backing and other means necessary, of course, to turn good ideas into successful enterprises. The Sanad Technical Assistance Facility and in its Entrepreneurship Academy encompass the non-financial service offered by the Sanad Fund for MSMEs, an impact investment fund that was set up by the German government back in 2011, with the aim to create employment in the Middle East and North Africa by providing much needed access to financial resources. And the fund is advised by Finance in Motion, a leading impact asset manager. Since 2018, we have sponsored the Fintech Acceleration on a regular basis and supported financial innovation in the region, key to unlocking economic growth and prosperity. The Fintech Accelerator program for Jordan and Palestine is one of many programs that we run, and we are very excited to showcase some of the startups working on this vital topic. Lastly, we would like to thank Change Labs, the judges, the partners, the participants, and the audience for being a part of such an empowering event. We hope you will enjoy and have fun at the event. Good luck to everyone, and thank you so much.
Thank you very much. So let's get to the pitches. Before we do that, I would love if the judges can introduce themselves. So that was Dragan that we heard of. So maybe I can give each judge 30 seconds just to say hello to the founders and to the ecosystem. Sultan, we got to meet you, so we're good. We'll jump to Tamara. If maybe we can turn on your mic and you can say hi to everyone in the crowd.
Hi everyone, اسمي تمارا عبد الجابر. I'm partner at Amam Ventures, which is a gender lens SME investment fund. They butchered my hair, but thank you, Change Labs.
يعطيكم العافيه. يعطيكم العافيه، انا اشرف. حاطيني اي اس اف ومعي شغلات ثانيه كثيره. ف will be a pleasure to meet you all. Thank you.
Thank you very much to our judges. One thing that we kind of are doing this, we decided to do this just before the event. We're not deploying funding as part of this fund right away, right? But what we wanted to do is to make sure that the judges are paying attention to each of the pitches and the founders are putting their best foot forward. What we're going to do is we're going to ask each of the judge to pick their favorite pitch of the day from the startups. Who is the one that can stand to benefit the most and has brought the most energy in this pitch? And what we're going to do is your vote is going to have some value. So there's $100 that you're voting with. So you can each vote. You can vote for the same startup, or each can pick one. And what we're going to do also as Change Labs, what we promise to do is to highlight those winners as kind of the spotlight from today's event to get them even more attention, because we think they would deserve it if they put that much more energy into today's pitch, just to keep it a bit more exciting. Okay, we're good? You're on board? All right, amazing. So without further ado, we'll start with our first Fintech startup. It's going to be a 5-minute pitch, followed by a couple of minutes for Q&A. We have a timer right there on the screen so that we run on schedule. I'll help with the Q&A, and I'll help curate those. There's 8 startups that are going to be pitching in the beginning that will go through a Q&A. After that, there's a number of startups that are going to pitch, 5 startups to be exact, without Q&A, because we believe they're better suited to kind of go through the pitches quickly. And then we'll connect you with each of the startups as needed. Anyone in the crowd can connect with the startups after the event, and we continue the conversation. We have a bit of a networking session. So, amazing. All right, I love this. So the event is heating up. We already have some commitments happening. We have an investor in the room, and we'll hear more about that as a commitment has happened to one of the startups in the room, even before the pitches happened. So let's see what happens by the end of the day. So thanks for the update, Karim. And I'll share more as I know. This is hot off the press. I just heard about this. All right, so first, I want to introduce our first pitch from Hassala. We're going to get you a mic, and I'm going to give you the clicker. I had the pleasure of connecting with Naif before through one of the one-on-one sessions we do. He's a father who's seeing this problem that he's solving firsthand, and we love to see entrepreneurs being their first customer, building a solution that they need themselves. So without further ado, please, you have 5 minutes. The timer is there. I'll give you a heads up when there's 1 minute left.
Okay.
Go ahead.
مساء الخير. How many of you are confident in money management? Did you know that money management skills start to form by age of 7? As parents, it's our role to prepare our kids to be responsible adults around money. My name is Naifi Fayez. I'm introducing Hassala, a fintech solution for kids. Now, the traditional way parents teach their kids about money created generations of financially unprepared adults. In today's digital world, this has to change. Why? Because we lack the habitual tools to teach our children the right money skills. As adults, we're using less cash and more digital payments, so they're not witnessing from our daily transactions. And there's minimal parental supervision on children's spending habits. Now, this problem is affecting a large number of people. Across the MENA region, there are more than 80 million adolescents. Our initial target are on 2 million students in top-tier private schools. 70% of them are unbanked, which gives us access to more than $6 billion in annual untapped cash allowance. In Jordan, we're focusing on 75,000 students with more than 35 million cash allowance, untapped cash allowance. To tackle this problem, at Hassala, we developed a personal finance and digital payment solution designed for kids aged 7 to 17 and their parents. Our app is kid-driven, giving them first-hand experience about money while parents monitor. And all the money will be held securely and safely by our partner bank. Since our launch, we've joined multiple incubators. We've won a grant. We've launched our pre-integration MVP on Google Play. We're waiting for the App Store approval. We've signed an agreement with Saudi Venture Studio to launch in the Saudi market. And we're finalizing a deal with one of the leading Jordanian banks. With an easy digital onboarding process, parents sign up, they add their kids, and issue a prepaid debit card, a virtual card, or a bracelet for their kids to use. In our app, parents can send the allowance to their kids, set spending limits, assign chores for their kids to complete, to teach them how to earn money. Kids, on the other hand, they receive, spend, and save their allowance through our app. They set and maintain savings goals, and they learn about money in a fun and an interactive manner. To scale in the market, we've chosen 3 strategies. We have a waiting list and a referral program to attract early adopters. We have 3 schools in our pipeline to partner with to reduce our customer acquisition costs, and we're collaborating with financial institutions in Jordan. We have a simple business model with an affordable annual subscription fee per card, and we share revenues through interchange fees with our partner bank. Now, due to the importance of financial inclusion and financial literacy, similar solutions are available globally, regionally, and even locally. What makes us different at Hassala is that we offer an affordable solution. We're bank agnostic. It doesn't matter which bank the parents are dealing with. And we provide a safe, secure, and interactive environment for kids to learn firsthand about money. Now, we are on our plan to complete our integration with our payment service provider by the end of Q1 23, finish partnerships with 3 of Amman's top schools by Q2 23, and expand to the Saudi market by Q1 24. With only 8,000 users, we'll break even by the 14th month, and we will be profitable by year 2. As for the founder team, Ghaith and I, we have combined 18 years of experience in banking and digital banking solutions, and we both have a dream to create a money smart generation. At Hassala, we're looking for partners to reshape the financial skills and the financial knowledge of the future generations, and to create a money smart generation. Thank you for your time.
Amazing. خلي معك المايك for Q&A. I was going to give you 10 extra seconds, but you nailed it just on time. So we have a couple of minutes now if the timer can be reset just to keep us on track. And I'll give the floor back to the judges for any of the questions they might have for Hassala. And we can start the timer. Anybody would like to kick us off? Sultan, please.
I probably have a question about the business model. You've mentioned that the solution is bank agnostic.
Yes.
Yet you intend to issue your own debit and prepaid cards. How does this really work?
Okay. Being bank agnostic, it means whichever bank the parents are dealing with, are holding their accounts in, it doesn't matter, because in the back office, we're dealing with a bank, but the interface is within Hassala. Okay, so parents do not need to open an account with the bank that we are dealing with. They just can simply transfer the allowance through our app with the help of our partner bank to the accounts held at the bank by Hassala.
Thank you for a great presentation, Naif.
Thank you.
What's the motivation for the banks to become partners?
Okay. The banks now, the way they are dealing with children and the traditional children savings accounts, okay? They do not banks, they do not offer many services to this segment simply because they are not profitable in the current time. But what banks are missing is that now all banks are dealing, looking for future customers, future clients to deal with. And if they started with the clients from a young age, they will ensure that these clients will when they reach a legal age, they will have this bank printed in their minds that this bank has helped them in managing their money, managing their allowance, and eventually it will help them in managing their income in the future. Thank you.
نايف يعطيك العافية.
الله يعافيك.
Sorry, who is your customer?
Okay,
I know it's very simple, but you know, it's really very confusing.
Absolutely. Well, we have a different.
No, just one word.
Okay.
Just one, you know, I didn't ask you about the TAM, SAM, and SOM.
Families.
Just tell me who is your customer.
Okay. Currently, initially, we're focusing on middle income to high income families who are
Parents.
Parents, yes.
Not the kids.
The kids are the users.
How much is it different from any other, you know, available service? I can go and, you know, do a bank account for my kid and, you know, tell him all of this.
Okay, a simple bank account, a simple savings account, it will not give any independence, any supervised independence to the children to learn firsthand about money.
Perfect. This is what I am driving you to say.
Yes.
So I think, this is my suggestion, I don't know, but I think you need to focus more on your customer.
Okay.
Yeah, because I feel that you are confused about who is your customer.
Okay.
So this is just an advice. It's all your question.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Naif. Appreciate it. All right, so let's keep going. Of course, the judges have their scorecard that can help them keep track of the startups. As we said, we have a special guest. The minister is going to show up any minute, but we're going to keep going, and we will slot them in right after the next presentation. So, next. And to the founders, please, when you pitch, please stand here, I think, because you want the clicker to be as close as possible to the station over there so that you're able to click the slides next. We have our first female founder, all the way from Gaza. Arij is going to be presenting Al Manassa. Arij is the real deal. She has traction already, she has revenue, and she's done an amazing job, and we can't wait to see her pitch. So I give you this and the microphone. High forward, high back. Just point it towards there. Okay, try to stand as close as possible here so that you're close to the pitch. Good luck.
اوكي مرحبا جميعا انا اريج سلمي CEO and founder المنصه العربيه which help Arab merchants sell their product online at stores at 2 steps and 0 code. Actually تقريبا قبل 5 سنوات من ما ابدا المنصه انا حاولت ابيع بضاعه عبر السوشيال ميديا وبعدها حاولت ابني my first online stores at Shopify طبعا اجنبيه وهي فعليا غير ملائمه للعملاء العرب وفعليا 70% كمان من العملاء العرب بيواجهوا نفس المشكله. من هنا انا بعض ستيتس انا لقيتها عبر الانترنت في عندنا حتى 2030 في عندي 230 مليون موقع راح ينبنوا سنويا وهدول المواقع تقريبا 1% من التوتال ماركت انا هذا الماركت اللي انا بستهدفه. ال 1% الريفينيو تاعهم 438 مليون دولار. راح تقولوا لي من وين اجى هذا الرقم؟ هذا الرقم اجى هدول ال 1% اشخاص بدوروا على منصات بتقدم لهم خدمات متكامله ليبنوا متاجرهم الالكترونيه متوسط الاشتراك تاعها $300 فبالتالي اجى هذا الرقم. هلا هدول ال 1% بيواجهوا 3 مشاكل رئيسيه، ال3 مشاكل هي الهاي كوست في انشاء المتاجر، قله في القوالب العربيه وكمان التكنيكال سبورت كمان بيكون كثير ضعيف. هلا اجت المنصه العربيه لتقدم لهم اول شيء الخدمه المتكامله، السعر كثير منافس اضافه للغه لغه عربيه وكمان السبورت له كثير قوي وغير هيك بنقدم كمان للعميل تجربه مجانيه ليجرب الخدمه مجرد انه يضغط على المنصه .com free register enter his data at the same time he will receive an email بالاسم اللي هو اختاره مع ديمو ديزاين وكمان مع داشبورد باللغة العربية. هلا احنا المنصة ستارت في 2021 في ابريل، في عنا زيارات شهرية أكثر من 2000 زائر، في عندي 580 مشترك بالبلان اللي هي الفري، في عندي 152 بالبيد بلان بس انيولي، في عندي الريفينيو تاعهم اب تو $45,000. وهدول المتاجر لحتى الآن حققوا مبيعات أكثر من $500,000. في عندي بارتنرز مع أكثر أو أكبر الشركات إن كان شركات الشحن وبوابات الدفع عشان المتاجر تشتغل بقوة. هلا احنا عندنا دايركت واندايركت كومبيتيتورز. انا بيهمني الدايركت مثل سله زد مكاني. سله وزد لحتى الان فوكس على سعوديه تستخدم بس لغه عربيه. في عندي مكاني هي شركه اردنيه ولكن الداشبورد تاعتها شوي صعبه، هي اني فريندلي بالمره وكمان السعر شوي عالي. المنصه قدمت اول شيء للمينا ريجن كله تدعم اللغه العربيه مع امكانيه اضافه اكثر من لغه، كمان السعر كتير منافس مع الدعم الفني. هلا احنا بنسعى للخطه التطويريه تاعتنا اللي هي تطوير النظام الرئيسي الاي كوميرس سيستم، نبني قوالب عربيه للمنصه، كمان نعمل بيج بروفيشنال ماركتينج على السوشيال ميديا. رح نضل على الماركت تاعنا مينا ريجن، رح نعمل فوكس اكثر على السعوديه لان هي طبعا هي بيج ماركت. هلا احنا تمام، هلا احنا من وين المصاري تاعتنا بتيجي؟ في عنا اشتراكات شهريه وسنويه. الاشتراكات كل باقه لها مزايا محدده من اللي هو الترافيك، السبيسز، عدد اليوزرز، وكمان ادنج دروب شيبينج. هلا احنا محتاجين لنطور النظام الرئيسي $300,000. $300,000 رح يتقسموا لبرسنتجز مثل ما حضرتكم شايفين: سالاريز، ديفلوبمنت، ادفرتايزمنت اند ماركتينج. وحسب الخطه التسويقيه والماليه رح يرجعوا باقل من 2 مع البروفيت تاعهم. والفريق تاعنا اللي رح يطور هذا النظام وموجود حاليا أريج خبره 14 سنه بالماركتينج والسيلز في اكبر شركات فلسطين، جوال وطنيه والاتصالات، وكمان إدارة المتاجر الإلكترونية. مهند عفانة خبرة أكثر من 10 سنوات في تطوير البرمجيات، وكمان هو فاوندر لشركتين، واحدة فلسطينية وواحدة سعودية. محمد حميد خبرة أكثر من 6 سنوات في تطوير البرمجيات، وكمان رشا سمور خبرة أكثر من 4 سنوات في تطوير البرمجيات. وشكرا. هدول هو يعني سيمبل لمتاجر وسيمبل ل كومنتس من عملائنا. شكرا.
Amazing. يعطيك العافية أريج. With time to spare. So judges, maybe I can invite Tamara to be the first judge to ask a question to Arij.
أريج سلم إيديك، يعطيك ألف عافية.
شكرا، معلش اتفضلت.
عندي سؤالين لإلك. أول شيء بالبداية قلتي إنه 70% من العملاء في العالم العربي بيواجهوا نفس المشكلة. ما فهمت إيش كان قصدك.
تمام. هلا احنا الفكره تاعت 70% انه 70% من الوطن العربي مش لازم يكون هو كل الوطن العربي بروفيشنال بالانجليزي. مزبوط. في ناس بدها تنشئ متاجر الكترونيه، بدها تكون بسيطه، بدها تدعم اللغه العربيه. فهاي النسبه اللي انا طلعت احصائياتها معي عبر سيرش كتير طويل انه 70% من مينا ريجن بيواجهوا مشكله. بس انا مش معنيه بال 70%، انا معنيه بس 1% من هذا التوتال ماركت اللي هو اشخاص متاجر عملاء عرب عندهم بضاعه بدهم يعملوا متجر الكتروني، ما بدهم يروحوا شركه برمجيه تكلفهم كثير تكاليف عاليه ووقت طويل، وما عندهم تكنيكال سبورت لانهم هم فعليا مش تقنيين.
تمام، ثانك يو. سؤالي الثاني هو لو وصلتوا هلا من 2021 لليوم، ايش البروجرامز اللي شاركتوا فيها؟ ايش الفندنج اللي اجى لكم؟
هلا احنا شاركنا اول شيء مع يوكاستي، وكان لنا زياره السنه الماضيه برضه هنا في زنك ودبي وبمصر، وكان لنا فرصه يعني استفدنا منهم بالبدايه طبعا لتطوير اللي هي البدايه لنا. اشتركت مع برنامج الاي اف اي كمان، كان لنا نصيب معهم، واشتركت مع ميتا كمان، قدمت فكرتي فيها بس ما فزت وهلا تشينج لابس.
تمويلكم لهلا كيف كان؟
لا هو التمويل كانت للبدايه انه انا يعني ابلش، لانه فعليا انا بدأت من تمويلي الخاص، انا فلوسي من المنصه مني كامله. التمويل كان لشويه ماركتينج، لشويه يعني اضافات بسيطه، مش انه تمويل كبير، بس هي المنصه بيور مني شخصيا.
Amazing. Any other questions?
Just have a question. Thank you very much, Rij. يعني I think هذا البزنس is extremely competitive over the past 10 years. We've seen a lot of examples زي هيك. ما they did not get the traction لأنه في giants زي the likes of Shopify, WooCommerce وهدول الناس.
مظبوط.
اليوم احنا عم نشوف انه في كثير adaptations عم بتصير على البلاتفورمز الأجنبية ل localized content لعربي Arabic templates. How do you intend to really fend off high competition if that product really became mature enough to يعني to resemble اللي انتم عم بتقدموه؟
طيب هلا انا مش بعمل إشي خارق مش موجود في العالم، بس اوبر موجود وكريم موجود وجيني موجود وكله موجود، وكلهم شو بيعملوا؟ بيوصلوكوا على الطريق. فاحنا ممكن نكون قاعدين بنطور حالنا، ممكن لنكون على نفس المستوى، لانه السوق كبير، فعليا السوق كبير. يعني هلا السنه الماضيه السعوديه لحالها على بطاقه مدى في عندها اكثر من 4 مليار ريال سعودي تداولوا خلال السنه الماضيه فقط على هاي البطاقه. فبالتالي حجم السوق كبير، بيحتاج متاجر الكترونيه. الناس كلها بتتوجه بعد كورونا لهذا الاتجاه.
Amazing.
انا الاحسن ما اسالش يعني خلص سال.
يعطيك العافية.
الله يعطيك العافيه.
شكرا.
Thank you very much. شكرا. يعطيك العافية. That was amazing. Karim, we keep going? All right. So we have next Dufati, very cool startup that has an innovative solution and they provided digitized deferred checks to allow consumers to purchase products through installments, and we'll hear more about it. Microphone's working?
Yeah, but I need this.
Go ahead. Just remember to point it here, it's better.
Hello, everyone. I am Ahmed, co-founder with Dufati. Today, I'm going to tell you the story of Dufati. So let's talk about some problems in the market. In Jordan and Palestine, the cost of clearing checks are high. As well, in Jordan and Palestine, they lack digital payment solutions. Why they lack digital payment solutions? Because there are some barriers. For example, they lack digital payment solutions. So if you want to establish a buy now, pay later company, we need a large capital, and as well we need to compete with banks. So instead, we came up with a new idea, an idea known as Dufati. What is Dufati? Dufati is an application that helps people to schedule their payments by using their phones. So let's look together how Dufati works. First of all, the buyer and the seller, both of them, they need to use the same application. Then, at the date of purchasing, the buyer needs to sign a bid contract with the seller. Then the buyer will use Dufati application and send a payment schedule to the seller. The seller receives the payment schedule and accept it. After that, Dufati system on every due date will send a payment order to the buyer bank to execute a direct debit payment and transfer it from the buyer account to the seller account. Of course, integration is needed between Dufati, the PMA, central bank, and local banks. Okay, sorry. The market of buy now, pay later depends on 3 subsectors: fashion, furniture, and electronics. The market size of these 3 subsectors reached more than $1 billion in Jordan and Palestine in 21. At the same time, the compound annual growth rate for the buy now, pay later market will reach more than 30% at the end of 26. Okay, where we are today. Today, Dufati already signed an agreement with the Palestinian Monetary Authority, which will allow us to enter the testing environment through Sandbox. At the same time, we are in advanced negotiation with 3 major banks in Palestine. At the same time, we are in final negotiations with one of the largest merchants in Palestine, and he is known as Spitani. Our business model is simple and direct. We will generate revenues from each transaction. We will charge both the buyer and the seller for each transaction. We have many advantages. Duf'ati connect all users together. So Duf'ati will serve business to business, business to customer, and even customer to customer. Duf'ati is lower cost than the buy now, pay later market. Duf'ati is Sharia compliant. Duf'ati will allow only high-rated checks user to use the application, and that will minimize the risk for the merchant. Duf'ati provides cash flow management for the buyer and the seller. Okay, this slide shows our earnings and expenses until we reach break even in 25. We ask for $140,000, plus we ask for networking, matchmaking with the central bank and local banks in Jordan. That's our milestone. The idea started on November 21. Duf'ati application was ready on September 22. We signed an agreement with the Palestinian Monetary Authority on February this year to enter the sandbox testing phase. On August 23, we are expecting to go live and to make our first sales. And the end of 23, we are expecting to enter, inshallah, the Jordanian market. Our team, we are 3 partners. We have more than 50 years of combined experience in business development, market development, finance and banking, and of course, technical development. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you for that. Love the enthusiasm. And I'll turn it to the judges. We have 3 minutes.
May I ask my partner to come? Okay. تقدروا تسألوا.
Please, come join us. Please.
خذوا راحتكم. خذوا راحتكم.
All right, to the judges.
مساء الخير.
Yeah, I just feel a bit confused. I didn't really get the idea of how are you going to connect the buyer and the seller. Is it a marketplace? Is it a solution that means that I have to be in that point of sale to do that transaction? How does it work?
Okay. تسمح لي بس ارجع على السلايد. اوكي هاي السلايد. اوكي لازم الباير والسيلر الاثنين يكون عندهم نفس الابلكيشن. الباير بيجي بيستخدم الابلكيشن وبيبعت بيمنت سكيدجول بيعمله بالاتفاق مع الباير بيبعته للباير. الباير من خلال نفس الابلكيشن، السيلر من خلال نفس الابلكيشن توصله البيمنت سكيدجول بوافق عليها. اوكي دفعاتي نحن بيجي دورنا بصفي بتاريخ الاستحقاق ببعت امر تحويل مالي للبنك المشتري حول مصاري لبنك البائع.
So you mean that انه السيل نفسها it has to be pre-arranged انه انا اشتريت منك شيء بس I use دفعاتي to do the
يعني انت اوريدي رحت على المحل واشتريت منه بدل ما تدفع له شيكات على سبيل المثال تستخدم دفعاتي او بدل ما تستخدم كريدت كارد تستخدم دفعاتي.
تمام.
We have a problem with the legality issue that sometimes some certificates need to be signed an original document. But once we have a digital solution, the digital signature, this will be automated.
Okay.
So you can do it from your home, you buy the thing, you do the installment, and you sign the contract who gives the right for the seller, if the buyer defaulted, so he can collect his money. So at a certain point, at this point, especially in the Palestinian market, we need an official signature. So this will be a hard copy paper that we need to sign. But for countries that they are agreed, they have the full system for digital signature, this will be totally digitized procedure.
يعني عشان التاجر يحمي حاله بطلب من الباير انه يوقع كونتراكت قبل ما يستخدم دفعاتي.
شباب ما حلت مشكله. It doesn't solve any problem. Still الديفولت الناس اللي رايحه يعني who cannot pay will still cannot pay. It's just a messaging. Sorry. The solution why we are the partner of the central bank. We have the credit scoring system. We'll be part of the credit. That's another story. No, we'll be part. One of the major things that we will be part of the credit scoring system. So the seller at least will have indicator what's going on. That this is the buyer will have a high score, low score, or mid score. But we have, if at the beginning, we will have only people with high score, credit score, to pass the payment.
Dufati, I don't think they're convinced. I will invite you to talk to them right after. Thank you for the pitch. Appreciate it very much. Thank you very much. We have a next special guest that I would like Karim to introduce quickly.
So I was talking earlier about how this is a village, right? It takes a village to make something like this happen. And we're, as Change Labs, a very tiny part of that village. All of you are a big part of that village. And I'm very, very blessed and honored to have with us today. I'm not going to take too much time introducing him. His Excellency, the Minister of Digital Economy and Entrepreneurship, Mr. Ahmed Hanande. He's going to come up and say a few words. I, used to sit in his desk when I was still a young entrepreneur, trying to understand how to operate in this business. And to me, I look at him and I see sort of the father of the entrepreneurship ecosystem that we're all a part of now. So please, Your Honor, Your Excellency, come up here and say a few words.
شكرا كريم، يعطيكم العافية. في حدا ما بيحكي عربي بالغرفة؟ Anybody doesn't speak Arabic? Then you need to excuse me. I'll speak in Arabic. أول شيء الله يعطيكم العافية وشكرا لهي الدعوة. Change Labs مشكورين. أجمل ما باللقاء اليوم إنه بيجمع الأردن بفلسطين، وهذا أهم شيء بهذا اللقاء اليوم. فتحية تحية منا كلنا بالأردن لكل اللي جايين من فلسطين ليعرضوا اليوم. أهلا وسهلا فيكم ببلدكم وبين ناسكم وبين أهلكم وبين أولاد عمومتكم وأولاد أخوالكم، فأهلا وسهلا. وأهلا بالأردنيين اللي بيعرضوا اليوم كمان. يعطيكم العافية للي جايين من الجهتين، اخترتوا المسار الصحيح. العالم عم بيعيش حالة من التحول. عمودها الفقري التحول الرقمي، وعمود التحول الرقمي العمود الفقري للتحول الرقمي هو التحول الرقمي بالقطاع المالي. كلنا نيقن الشمول المالي يعني نمو اقتصادي، يعني وظائف، يعني تجارة، يعني رضا مواطن، يعني تسهيل في كل القطاعات. والشمول المالي لن يتحقق بالطرق التقليدية ولن يتحقق بالقنوات التقليدية. المؤسسات المالية الكبيرة كبيرة، فبتشوفش تحت الرادار، ما بتشوفه. واللي تحت الرادار هو 70% من الشعب، 70% من مستخدمين الانترنت، 70% من اللي بتسوقوا من خلال التجارة الإلكترونية. أرقام الدول العربية بعيدا عن الدول اللي حققت نسبة عالية بالشمول المالي، أغلبية الدول العربية عم نحكي عن تحت 10% حملت بطاقات ائتمانية، نحكي 50% وأقل حملت أو اللي عندهم حسابات بنكية. بنحكي عن مجموعة كبيرة أو نسبة كبيرة من المواطنين ما عندهم مش القدرة إنهم يدفعوا إلكترونيا، فبتلاقيهم بيستخدموا رصيد الموبايل وبيستخدموا شو بيسموهم الوسطاء. اوكي، ولما بيستخدموا الوسطاء بصير الدينار حقه دينار ونص ودينارين، لأنه هو بده المواطن الرقمي مواطن رقمي زي اللي عايش بالعالم الحقيقي. وهذا بس هذا مواطن رقمي. زي ما احنا بنمشي بالعالم الحقيقي بدنا نشيل مصاري بجيبتنا وندفع، المواطن الرقمي بده يشيل مصاري بجيبته ويدفع، ولكن بيقدرش يحمل نفس المصاري اللي احنا متعودين عليها. فلا بد ان يحمل ادوات دفع غير تقليديه ليقدر يدفع فيها. وبالتالي مساحه الابداع والابتكار في مجال التكنولوجيا الماليه اليوم اصبحت مساحه كبيره جدا، خاصه بموضوع اللاست مايل. يعني حتى شركات الاتصالات عملوا محافظ ماليه وفي كثير شركات استثمروا بالمحافظ الماليه. اوكي، ولكن دائما احنا بنعتمد انه المواطن يجي لعندنا. المواطن الرقمي بيجيش لعندك، بحبش يجي لعندك، بحبش يشوفك، بحبش يتعامل معك. المواطن الرقمي بحب يكبس زر ياخذ اللي بده اياه، واذا بده شيء ينزل على الدكان اللي تحت يخلص اموره بالدكان اللي تحت وما يروحش ولا محل ثاني. مشان هيك بسموه مواطن رقمي. فالتكنولوجيا الماليه امامها مساحه كبيره من التطور، وعندهم بوتنشل او عندهم يعني الفئه المستهدفه بالنسبه لهم بالمليارات الاشخاص، وحجم السوق بمليارات بتريليونات الدولارات. يعني العمله الرقميه كاقتصاد وصلت قبل ما تنزل وتنهار، وصلت بمرحله من المراحل يعني 4.7 تريليون دولار. يعني احنا عم نحكي عن اقتصاد ضخم. الاردن حجبنا، منعنا البنوك يتعاملوا بالعمله الرقميه، ومنعنا المحافظ يتعاملوا بالعمله الرقميه، وسكرنا على العمله الرقميه، وقلنا ممنوع حدا يشتري عمله رقميه، ممنوع حدا يبيع عمله رقميه، وعندنا 150 ألف أردني بيملكوا عمله رقميه. كيف؟ طب اذا 150 ألف أردني بيملكوا عمله رقميه، خلص افتحوا لهم يا عمي، خليهم يشتروا عمله رقميه. لأن العمله الرقميه جاي الاصول الرقميه موجوده، حقيقه واقعه، اللي بنكرها اللي بيحاربها اللي بوقف ضدها هي جاي فينا او بلانا، جاي وموجوده من مليون سنه. يعني شتر ستوك شو هو؟ ما هو اصل رقمي، صوره تدفع حق استخدامها. اليوم بدل ما تدفع حق استخدامها هتدفع حق ملكيتها وتحتفظ فيها كأصل رقمي وتبيعه امتى ما بدك. طب شو مشكله؟ اليوم بامكاننا نحول كل الاصول الغير مستغله والثابته واللي ما حدش داقرها، اراضي الفاضيه والمشاع والاصول اللي مش متحركه، بنقدر نحولها لقوه شرائيه من خلال العمله الرقميه مدعومه بهالاصول. العمله الرقميه مش كلها عمله تحتكم للسبلاي والديماند وما لهاش شيء يدعمها. يعني في عملات رقميه مدعومه بالاخر، مدعومه بعملات، مدعومه باصول، وفي اصول رقميه. يعني اللي بيحب الفن راح يشتري لوحه حلوه، بيشتريها الكترونيا، موجوده الكترونيا، بيطبعها كيف ما بده، بس هو حق، هو ملكيتها له، او بيشتريها لوحه من معرض فني. هلا الجيل الجديد او المواطن الرقمي الجديد بقول لك لا، بشتريها رقميه، بطبعها قد ما بدي، بعلقها وين ما بدي، بحطها بالمكتب وبالبيت وبالسياره وين ما بدي بحطها. فلكل المشاريع اللي بيعرضوا اليوم اتمنى لكم كل التوفيق، انتم بالمسار الصحيح بالمجال الصحيح، وان شاء الله بالمستقبل الصحيح. فخليكم تستسلموش، راح تنضربوا على راسكم كثير، راح توقعوا كثير، راح تتكسر عظامكم كثير، بس هذا كله راح يقويكم، ما راح يضعفكم. المحظوظ اللي مش راح يوقع ولا مره، اوكي، الناجح اللي راح يوقع 50 مره. فنتمنى لكم كلكم النجاح. وتشينج لابس شكرا لدعمكم للشباب وللمشاريع الرياديه، وشكرا لاختياركم هذا المجال بالذات اليوم. وبعتذر اني انا تاخرت، احنا يديرنا الوقت ولا ندير الوقت، فيعني مرات بننحجز بمحلات بصير ممنوع نطلع، فخلص ممنوع نطلع، بنضل قاعدين. فاليوم من هاي المواقف اللي انحجزنا فيها، فلكل واحد موجود هون ولا تشينجز بعتذر اني انا خربطت لكم البرنامج وتاخرت.
ولا يهمك.
يعطيكم العافيه وشكرا لكم، شكرا للحكام، وان شاء الله نتمنى التوفيق اللي راح يكسب $100 تاعون روبي. شكرا.
شكرا كثير، يعطيك العافيه. His Excellency Ahmed Hanande, thank you very much. If we can go back in the slides to the next pitch, which is Fintessa. We'll go back to our regular programming with the 5-minute pitches. The next founder, behind the humility, there's a Stanford PhD standing right here, has a very exciting startup that I can't wait for all of you to hear about. So I'll give you the mic and the clicker, and I'm gonna don't start the timer until we have the Fintessa pitch loaded. أعطيك الكليكر خالد. Yeah, forward, backward. صوبها لهناك. خليك واقف هون بتقدر. Microphone should be working. You have 5 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, let's begin.
Okay, so probably all of you, if not some of you, face problems in payment and transactions. You want to sell something online, you want to integrate it, you want to open a business, but you have no idea how to integrate it. And also, If you want to integrate it, it takes around 3 weeks up to 6 months with a huge cost from $3,000 to basically. So it takes $3,000 on average to $10,000 to open that business, costing developers, all of that stuff, and regulations, and also requires tech background to integrate these solutions. So we came up with a solution that allow you to do that by connecting you with all of these integrations, up to 50 plus integrations, such as Visa, MasterCard, and start selling online in 3 business days. That's it. That's our Fintech app. And the app is called Mina Card. We called it Mina because we have the huge problem in this industry, but it works global in 200 countries. So basically, so yeah, I just want to simplify it for you. There is 2 people with businesses. Some of them have websites or mobile apps, and some of them don't, but they want to sell online, right? So if you want to sell online, you need something to integrate with. So if you have a platform, we easily connect you with your platform, just as a website or app. If you don't, you can send a link or QR code to your customers and capture the payment as fast as possible. So yeah, we started like live in October last year. We faced a huge demand, alhamdulillah. So basically right now we are getting 160,000 ARR. We raised 250,000 from global, 500 global. And we have right now more than 230 clients active working as we speak. So yeah, our revenue model is so simple. You can start with 0 fees, and we cover all of that as pay as you go. And you can also transfer to subscription. You can go as low as 0.95. The higher they go, the lower it gets. And also we have multiple integrations. The most popular ones is PayPal and Shopify. You don't need to have a PayPal to connect. We just integrate that for you. So yeah, the market is growing so fast. This way I wasn't able to put Samsung because it's growing so fast. I can't capture that. But we focused the first year on a $30 billion market, and then the second year we're introducing global. So yeah, our market is B2B and B2D. Some of you are not familiar with B2D, but basically if you have the platform, but you want something working on your platform, such as Zain or a bank, etc., we can give you that like code, and then the magic happens. So yeah, better than normal traditional ways, because you can start literally without having a registration entity, and you can sell up to $10,000 before that. And you can also request all of that without having to pay a developer to do it. So yeah, most people think we are gateways, but we're not. Once they understand, we have actually customers that switch from traditional gateways to us, because some people have 2 to 3 countries. They want to scale to other countries. It's really hard. And for people who are starting and they want to grow, they can switch out. Our indirect competitor is Square. We are the second people that introduced this solution globally. So yeah, this is a small demo, but I can happily walk you through if you'd like later on. So yeah, we are fortunate to have multiple partnerships. The top 3 is Stripe for payment processing, Mercury for digital banking, and Visa for card issuing. As an American company, we were allowed to do all of that stuff, helping you without having to focus on your business, and we take care of the payments. Is that supposed to be the way, right? So our roadmap is basically, we're currently introducing more products, increasing more clients, and scaling to KSA and Egypt. We actually closed the round, and this is my team, myself, who is PhD Stanford, from Stanford, and I actually faced this problem. So I was like, let's build a solution. And it was like a simple, like a entrepreneurial class where they give you a problem to solve, and it turned out to be Fintech. We have multiple great people here working in back-end, front-end. You can scan the QR code to see the whole team. And our future access is 9 million in 9 months, because we already raised, and we're looking for partnerships, and all of that to scale to GCC and Egypt, because we have a really good market to focus on. So thank you.
Well done. خلي معك, you might need it. يعطيك العافية. This is one of 3 startups that has raised funds recently throughout the program, so we're very proud to see that happening. Mabruk, and all the best. Turn it to the judges for Q&A. We have 3 minutes starting now.
Yes,
Who would like
please.
to kick us off?
I'll start with a quick question about competition. يعطيك العافية, Khalid. I know that MEPS introduced something that facilitates something similar for merchants who want to send links for invoices.
Yes.
Invoice payments.
So we're not. This is not our competitive advantage. This is one of our features. Our competitive advantage is we can scale with you 200 countries, not only 1 or 2 or 3 like MEPS.
Next question.
Yeah, thank you very much, Khalid. يعطيك العافية. You mentioned that you're not a payment gateway.
Yeah, we're
And
not.
most of the payment gateways that at least I know of in the region are proposing similar solutions. If you're not a payment gateway yourself, how would you be able to compete on rates?
Great question. So we get this question a lot. So I want to simplify it for you, okay? So we don't have a middleman like banks to help us process the payment, not the payout. So traditional gateways usually either partner or work with a bank to process the payments. But for us, we work directly with Visa to partner with these integrations like MasterCard, American Express. We have a 50 plus from them, and there's no middleman. So we offer a high transaction fees if you want to pay as you go for the global. But if you want to work with us local, we offer competitive rate with 0.95, which is a huge because there is no one in the middle to share the revenue with. Does that make sense? So a traditional way, we work with partner Bank X, Bank Y, Bank Z. And this is a traditional way. And Bank X in Saudi Arabia, Bank Y in Amman, and we offer, that's the normal gateway. So that we share some of the revenue. But for us, we don't share any revenue.
And these payments are only based on cards, or is it an account to account as well?
Okay, and what do you mean account by account?
So, buyer
we're not B2B transfer solution. Likewise, we just help businesses to sell online
through card payments.
Yes, card and any integration whatsoever. One of the great advantages we have is we also integrate with Google Pay and Apple Pay without having to pay extra. That's another difference.
All right, thank you.
خالد الله يعطيك العافية.
الله يعافيك.
Are you covering your costs?
I am break even and I'm gonna be profitable this year, inshallah.
Don't. يعني if I were you, I would not be raising any investments.
I'm not. So I got this from. They said you should raise more. I said no.
No.
I'm gonna keep it for the next round.
No. Really. It's great what you are doing, and I think there is a potential. But I think just this is just.
I'm here.
Just a suggestion. I would not raise anything now. I would just get a business guy with me.
Thank you for the advice.
Thank you.
I appreciate your time, all of you.
Thank you, everybody. يعطيك العافية. Well done. Thank you, Fantessa. All right, so let me jump to our next pitch of the day. I think we have your appendix slides. All right, I think next we have Olivery, if I'm not mistaken. All right, Abada, Fadal Habib. Best of luck. I think this is another startup that also has the chance to raise some funds. So congrats on that. It's a platform that's servicing logistics companies. So I'm excited to hear more about that. As always, point here and come as close as possible. 5 minutes begins now. Go.
Hi everyone. My name is Obada Abdul Karim and I am CEO and co-founder of Olivery. Olivery is an intelligent management platform targeting small to medium logistics business. To be more clear, we don't do any logistics operation like deliveries or warehousing. We focus on providing clients with the technology needed to enable their logistical business needs. Actually, our first client was a friend who has a last mile delivery that delivers from online merchants to the end user. He was facing several challenges, including managing a lot of stakeholders like drivers, merchants, and warehouse officers. The fact that most deliveries are still on COD basis, which leads to money loss. And it's difficult to find one platform in the market that addresses all different logistical business needs for different business. For example, some has a same day delivery and other has a next day delivery. The market size is big enough and it's really growing fast. Last mile in MENA only has grown 8 times in 2021. So Delivery is a SaaS platform for all logistical business needs that helps to manage end-to-end operation without any hassle. It take into consideration all the stakeholders from drivers, merchants, and accountants, and manage all of them under one umbrella. As market is evolving, we are start seeing more of delivery company are adding a new service, warehousing service. For that, we introduced our fulfillment management module. In fact, Olivery has a several module, which means our clients are a click away from adding any new module. We are integrated with well-known platform and payment gateway. We also offer white label options so our client can focus on their brand. Our low-code, no-code solution Our low-code, no-code solutions helps our clients to easily configure our module in a way that allows for customization based on their business flow. This feature helps us to expand faster in 7 countries and serve different business needs. There is a software competitor in the market, but we have been able to capture the market share from existing clients by providing most flexible and customizable product. Our business model doesn't have any upfront charge payment. Our SaaS platform is subscription based on number of shipments. So our clients pay as they grow. With over 100 clients and more than 15,000 MRR, we have proven product market fit. And as I mentioned, we expand in 7 different countries. Since launching our operation in 2020, our growth is 5 times in 2021. Through our client, we process more than 500,000 orders per a month with at least monetary value $25 million. Currently, we have 15,000 MRR, targeting to reach more than 90,000 MRR in upcoming year. Also on our roadmap, a new opportunity that we are looking to tap into. Many merchants, our end user, are expanding their operation into new market. So they are in need more than one trusted logistics company. So for that, we're introducing a new product, Olivery Connect, which is a marketplace that enable us to acquire these merchants as a direct client, enabling them to leverage our network of logistics company and the provider. This product currently being piloted with 5 of our clients and scheduled to launch next quarter. We recently closed our pre-seed round with Flat 6 Lab and BIBSD, and we are now raising $1 million to expand our finance faster expansion in 7 different countries that we are operating in, and to launch Olivery Connect. Our team is growing as well in different countries, and we are, as a founder, known each other for more than 5 years. Ram has a 10 years of experience, 6 of them in logistics and e-commerce. Me and Malak has a solid technical background with more than 6 years of experience. So Olivery is a one-stop shop for all logistical business. We are low-code, no-code solution. We are growing fast, and we are raising $1 million.
يعطيك العافية. خلي معك المايك. Well done. We have other from your team. Yes, please join him on the stage. If you can turn around and show everyone the sweatshirt. I like the swag. Well done. Just as a reminder to everyone, each of the judges is going to vote who their best pitch of the day is. There's $100 with one of the startups' names on it. And we as Change Labs, we're going to highlight that as the best pitch and the startup that it kind of stands to be best highlighted and get the most support from the founders, from the investors in our network. So without further ado, I go back to the judges with the first question. Let the 3-minute timer begin, please.
Sorry. Thank you, Ubada. Omar, it's good to see you again.
Yes.
Yes, يعطيكم ألف عافية. We met online before. I love what you're doing. I told you that from the first time I saw the pitch. I'm wondering, since you're raising $1 million, do you have any commitments so far?
You made commitment about where we are spending this 1 million.
No, like to get you to the 1 million. Has any investors committed already?
We already in negotiation with 2 of VCs in Saudi.
Good luck.
I just probably have a question on the mechanics of your platform. So it's basically not last mile delivery platform. It's something that you would provide to couriers and delivery providers for them to manage their client portfolio. Is
Yeah,
that
so
right?
so we started by targeting the last mile delivery company. So it's basically a platform, SaaS platform. We provide for last mile delivery through our platform. They manage everything like merchants and drivers.
يعني كمثال بس صغير في مصر عندنا صيدليه بتستخدم دليفري، في السعوديه عندنا وير هاوس بتستخدم دليفري، في الاردن عندنا كلاود كيتشن بتستخدم دليفري، وعندنا في فلسطين شركات توصيل بتستخدم دليفري. فاحنا الرينج تبع الكلاينت عندنا مختلف من اكثر من سيجمنت. اللي بيساعدنا على هذا الشيء اللو كود نو كود اللي بنيناه احنا في اوليفر.
But your model doesn't extend to the partnerships that the party is using. So أنا الصيدلية, for instance, you don't do the last mile contractual things for me.
Okay, so up till this moment, we do not. But next quarter, we will target our clients. So we have plan for that. But right now, yes, we target last mile delivery more than end users.
Another question.
Yeah.
You're trying to solve the COD problem.
Yeah.
How are you going about that?
Okay, so last week we were talking with some of big business in the MENA region. Since we have around 25 million each month, okay, CODs. So these delivery companies come to us and say, hey, I want to solve this problem because I have to go to bring the COD and go back to the merchant. It's long distance, right? So we need to integrate more wallets, and we are speaking with some of business here as a partnership with them, so we can get benefits of that 25 million that we are doing. We are thinking about that right now, but we need to focus one by one.
Good job, but I would again. Do you know why didn't he get it? It's not about delivery. It's about supply chain. So try to focus more that we are a software solution that gives end-to-end supply chain support services. Simple as that. Yeah. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, guys. Well done. All right, so next we have Faisal Al-Mouti. Faisal, who's presenting Doorbox. Faisal is one of the founders that when you work with, so easy to coach, that can take feedback, implement it, come back quick with change slides, pivoting where need be. You know, we always tell our founders, fall in love with the problem you're solving, not with the solution you're building, right? So you can iterate as needed. So without further ado, you have your 5 minutes. Good luck. This one is forward and this one's next.
Okay. مرحبا، كيف حالكم؟ أنا فيصل العرموطي, founder and CEO لدوربوكس. Doorbox is Jordan's first marketplace for last mile delivery companies and solutions. Yes, المشكلة إنه في الأردن هلا سوق الدليفري جديد. وأكثر حسب دراسة انعملت إنه أكثر بزنس عم بينفتح ب 2022 والشباب يحبوا يفتحوا هو شركات التوصيل. يس اوكي. فالماركت كثير زي ما حكينا جديد وعم growing so fast زي ما حكينا, وفي كثير شركات هلا عم تفتح which is make the clients يعني في حيرة منهم ايش يختاروا, شو الشركات اللي توصل معهم, في different needs يعني كمان كل واحد عم بيوصل different package type و different coverage. But yes, the problem is lack of trust, delay and damage, و limited coverage و limited payment options. So قبل ما نحكي عن هاي المشاكل, احنا خلينا نحكي عن حجم السوق الأردني والopportunities اللي في أكثر من 400 شركة توصيل هلا في الأردن. في 165 شركة بس المرخصين والباقي مش مرخص. في أكثر من 70% من الأوردرز عم تطلع كاش اند ديليفري. وفي دراسة انعملت إنه 72% من الناس ما عندها مشكلة إنه تدفع same day و next day delivery في إنهم ياخذوا الباكج تبعتهم. يس, بقدم لكم دوربوكس last mile delivery aggregator من خلال دور بوكس بمكنك انه انت توصل على شركه توصيل توصل معها الاوردرز تبعتك في الدفع الالكتروني او الدفع عند التوصيل. من خلال دور بوكس بتقدر تبعت سيم داي ونكست داي ديليفري مالتيبل شيبرز وان تراكر. بتقدر كمان تبعت مع اكثر من فييكل تايب. اور سيستم از افيلبل ان اول ديفايسز اند بلاتفورم. Yes, Doorbox as a company في 2 incubators that we took 3 grants مجموعة تقريبا $14,000 we acceleration program with Change Lab with the amazing team, amazing opportunity. Thank you for this. وهلا كمان راح نكون مع اورنج. ما عملنا ماركتينج لسه اورجانيك وصلنا ل 1.5k داونلود وهلا معنا 4 شركات توصيل. يس الحلو في دور بوكس انه asset light model, no operation delivery cost, easy to expand in any country. الموديل وهاو ات وركس وي ار وركينج بزنس تو بزنس. الفكره انه الكلاينتس بيدخلوا عندنا على المنصه بيسجلوا بعدين بيحطوا الباكج تايب والديستنيشن دور بوكس والفلترنج اند شوينج اوبشنز شيبرز 1 2 3. هاي ستيج 1 واحنا حنشتغل كمان في ستيج 2 بحيث انه احنا نبني فليت خاص لنا من ثرو ذيس شيبرز حتى انه يصير في عندنا فلترنج حتى نورجي للناس انه you can shipper with multiple vehicles type like car, bike, van, or we can add custom also. Working with shippers تبعونا إذا كان في عندهم already delivery management system we can make it this happen with integration. وإذا ما كان في عندهم we offer it in our system for free. هيك كيف بتبعت طلبات في Doorbox. Open the application, choose your package, choose your destination, choose your shipper, then place your order. 5 easy steps. Yes. ريفينيو ستريم هلا احنا عم بنفكر وعم نشتغل بس على في الدليفري في عم ناخذ من 10 ل 30% على الدليفري في. راح نشتغل بزنس تو بزنس زي ما حكينا. عم نبني الفليت تبعنا. راح حتى ندخل السوق من المين بلايرز مثل الدليفري سيرفيسز والابلكيشنز والاي كوميرس بلاتفورمز. الكومبتيتيف لاندسكيب Doorbox the place with low price and high coverage. basically احنا راح نكون دليفري هاب لكل شركات التوصيل. اي حدا بيقدر يعمل تراكنج للطلبات تبعته same day next day delivery with multiple vendors multiple vehicles type و simplifying للبيمنتس مع شركات التوصيل with our e-wallet كمان سيستم معنا في السيستم تبعنا. yes amazing team amazing journey. احنا انا وزيد وطارق we are 3 engineers working technicals. محمد في الاوبريشن. احنا لانشت في 2022 باخر 2022 عملنا validating والdevelopment since 2020. we aiming to increase our clients our partnership في 2024 2025. yes. our ask هيك راح نصرفه 20 30 50 في الانفراستراكشر والهايرنج والماركتينج. احنا عملنا دراسه بيستمستيك كثير بحيث انه احنا نوصل البريك ايفن مع الشهر السابع او الثامن. راح نشتغل زي ما حكينا في البزنس تو بزنس ماركتينج والبزنس تو كاستمر ماركتينج و yes that's it. thank you.
Well done. Take it after Faisal. We go to our Q&A with the judges. We have a couple of minutes for that. هنغير لك المايك.
Thank you very much. يعطيك العافية فيصل. Who are you connected with today in Jordan from the couriers?
What?
الكوريرز تبعون التوصيل اليوم. مع مين شابكين انتم هلا
في 4 شركات توصيل هلا احنا بنشتغل معاهم. في شركات الانتجريشنز معهم هلا احنا A&A 3 Minds و Epox. yes.
وسؤالي الثاني since your business model will rely on cut from the courier what would be the incentive for couriers like DHL UPS Aramex هدول to get on board؟
احنا نعمل انتجريشن معهم بحيث انه يطلع الاوردرز من نفس الابلكيشن تبعنا لهدول الناس. هلا اذا كان في اذا كان عنده ديليفري سيستم واحنا يعني لسه ما شبكنا معهم بس وي كان. بالنسبه لشركات التوصيل اللي معنا احنا وي ار وركينج از ا سيلز شانل لهم يعني نعطيهم اوردرز وبيدخلوا عندنا على السيستم.
اوكي ثانك يو.
Again بدي اسال عن البيمنتس. ولت you're creating your own payment gateway. how are you tackling the payment issue؟
هلا البيمنتس جيت ويز اللي عندنا احنا في عندنا سترايب وباي بال وفي عندنا كمان اوف لاين والت وفي عندنا كاش اند ديليفري. كل شيء محكوم محسوب على سيستم ولما يدخل شركه التوصيل تستخدم السيستم تبعنا راح يكون كل شيء مفلتر على حسب البيمنت وبنحسب الكوميشن تبعنا. سو في اي والت سيستم عندنا في الابلكيشن كمان بتساعد انه يصير في التوب اب والويذدرول من نفس الابلكيشن. عشان هيك احنا هلا دخلنا مع اورنج ان شاء الله انه حتكون ان شاء الله وزين كمان واي نوت، لانه يعني هذا الشيء في البيمنت في الاي والت مهم كثير، موضوع الويذدرول والتوب اب ان شاء الله.
فيصل بديش احطم طموحاتك بس كبير، يعني كثير كبير
الموضوع يس
لا يعني
بس
انا لا من 2020 لهلا تزعلش مني، بس من 2020 2023 عندك 4 اون يور بلاتفورم وبتحكي لي فيه بالاردن 300 400 كارير وماخذ 3.
احنا بنقدر نضيف اكثر من شركه توصيل، بس احنا بنغطي الكفرج. يعني احنا اول شيء انا بقدر هلا اضيف كل شركات التوصيل في الاردن.
طيب
بس الفكره مش انه اضيفهم، الفكره انه انا اغطي الكفرج بعدين ستيب باي ستيب لحتى اوصل للكلاينت.
لحد هلا انت كنت عم بتحكي انه you were saying اسف بحكي عربي او انجليزي I don't know هلا خربطت انا I don't know are you planning to buy a fleet؟
راح نعمل فليت through our shippers. Yes.
This will destroy the whole model. If you are planning, do you know how difficult, how impossible is it to manage a fleet?
مش احنا.
So
هلا مثلا احنا في عندنا 4 شركات توصيل.
You will buy the fleet and rent it to them.
كل شركة.
That's another model. That's another business. Faisal, my advice. You have been to with Injaz, with Jordan. You are now, getting some training with Jordan 12 as well, صح?
Yeah.
So I think you need a little bit of focus. This is really big, and I think you need, to be more agile. Thank you.
Thank you. Bravo indeed. So, ladies and gentlemen, we can tell you're getting a bit restless. We have 2 more startups and then we'll take a quick break. Of course, we have to jam in as many startups after each other so we can get all the attention around and help support the ecosystem in one day. So, bear with us. The next startup is Lahza. Salah, if you can share your pitch as well. Of course, Salah is also one of the Palestinian entrepreneurs. I was recently in touch with Intersect, one of the programs that we're supporting, and they work with the Bank of Palestine. And it's really amazing to see what Bank of Palestine is being able to do Palestine. I love to see startups that are being supported by them, and best of luck. Yes.
يسعد مساكم. أنا صلاح يحيى, co-founder of Lahza. We are an instant payments for small businesses and social commerce.
If you can come a bit closer here and point, yes.
اوكي, خلينا نحكي شوي عن المشكله. اليوم السمول بزنسز بحاجه ليفتحوا البزنس الخاص فيهم يبيعوا اونلاين من 4 ل 10 اسابيع. لما يفتح الشركه, يفتح حساب بنك, يبني ويب سايت, ويعمل انتجريشن مع البيمنت جيت واي. وخاصه انه البيمنت جيت واي في عندنا اكثر من بروفايدرز, فما في عندنا سوليوشن يشبك كل هاي البيمنت بروفايدرز. والناس اللي بتبيع من خلال السوشيال ميديا ما عندهم الرايت تولز تو ريسيف البيمنتس. بلس انه في عندنا النون ريجسترد بزنسز والستارت ابس they cannot use digital payments ecosystem. فحاليا احنا في المينا ريجن اكيد كلنا بنعرف الاي كوميرس از بومينج. في عندنا حوالي 40% زياده على كل سنه كمبيعات. في عندنا حوالي 40,000 سمول بزنس انكلودينج الناس اللي بتبيع من خلال البيت بيفتحوا كل سنه. فلسطين لحالها 90% من الناس اللي بتبيع اونلاين دي يوز سوشيال ميديا. 400 ويب سايت في فلسطين 95% منهم دي يوز كاش اون ديليفري, وحوالي 3000 صفحه على الفيسبوك وعلى الانستغرام بيصيروا اونلاين. فهون بيجي دور لحظه. We are an infrastructure payment. We enable businesses to receive payments from multiple payment methods. كمان نعطي social media tools و store front builder. عملنا تراكشن بفلسطين فيرست بايلوت مع بنك فلسطين سبتمبر الماضي. عملنا حوالي 8000 successful transactions, 70% successful rate, $350,000 value of these transactions, $18,000 revenue. عندنا حوالي 40 clients, 2 clients already starters من فلسطين سجلنا معهم امبارح. They are finished with the integration. في عندنا طبعا clients من فلسطين زي الحكومة الإلكترونية, أريدو, الاتصالات. حاليا البزنس بعد ما يوقع مع البروفايدرز بدهم حوالي من 4 ل 10 ايام بس ليعملوا الانتجريشن. كل بيمنت بروفايدر بحاجه لبنك اكاونت وبورتال ديفرنت عن السيستم الثاني تو مانج الترانزاكشنز ويعملوا الريفاندز والديسبيوتس. بس باستخدام لحظه من خلال 24 ساعه بون انتجريشن احنا بنعطيهم كل البيمنت ميثودز انكلودينج الفيوتشر بيمنتس. يعني اذا بكره اجت بيمنت ميثود خلاص they can accept it بدون ما يعملوا لا اجريمنت او شيء. زائد انه احنا بنعطيهم يعملوا البي اوت او نحولهم المصاري من خلال بنك او ولت نكست داي. خلينا نمشي شوي على البرودكت. في عندنا احنا طبعا داشبورد الميرشنت بامكانه يشوف الحركات، يعمل الترانزاكشنز، يشوف الديسبيوتس من اكثر من شانل. الكاستمر they choose how they want to pay، بيختار كيف بده يدفع، بده يدفع على الكيو ار، بده يدفع باي بال، كارد. الميرشنت ما بيهمه كيف الزبون بيدفع as long as the user experience بالنسبه للزبون مناسبه. زائد احنا we remember through our network كل الكلاينتس الكاستمر ايش بيختار دائما. فور اكزامبل if they choose cards it's the default payment كل مره بالنتوركس اللي عندنا. الناس اللي بتبيع من خلال السوشيال ميديا they have access to payment links takes 3 seconds بس ليبعت الواتساب وريسيف البيمنتس. البزنسز اللي ما عندها ستورز they can create their own storefront without any integration, without any subscription, no domain, no hosting, it's free. حاليا احنا عملنا بارتنرشيب مع بنك فلسطين، باي بال والولتس الموجود في فلسطين، سوفت بي او اس سوليوشن. التارجت عندنا نعمل بارتنرشيب مع البي ام اي والبنوك والشركات الفinTech الموجوده في الاردن. حاليا we are looking to raise fund الكوارتر هاد to hire key staff نطلع بابليك و to expand other regions السنه الجاي. البزنس موديل كثير سهل. احنا we take 1.8 commission من local transactions و 3% from international transactions. حاليا في عندنا competition بس احنا we are focused بشغلتين اكثر، السمول بزنسز والسوشيال كوميرس بزنسز زائد الاكسبيرينس الزبون اللي بيدفع من خلالها، وهذا الحكي مش موجود. التيم عنده 12 سنه خبره في الديجيتال فاينانس والبيلدينج انتربرايز سوفت ويرز في البنوك. عندنا ادفايزرز من فيزا مينا واليو كي بالستين هاب. احنا وي ار اكسبكتنج تو بريك ايفن بعد 16 شهر من الانفستمنت وحوالي 2.8 مليون بعد 5 سنين ريفينيو. we are asking for $400,000 15% equity لنخلص الديفلوبمنت ونطلع لايف. ثانك يو فيري ماتش.
يعطيك العافيه. خلي المايك معك. Did you say that you're already integrated with one of the startups? With 2 of the startups from the program? Amazing. Which startups? All right, so we have the 3 minutes for Q&A. Judges?
طيب صلاح اول شيء يعطيك الف عافيه. الماركتس تبعتك that you're targeting هلا واضح اول شيء فلسطين بس بعدين where are you looking to expand?
We are looking for Egypt, Jordan حاليا. Of course we are studying other regions يعني نطلع عليها بس اكثر شيء الماركتس اللي حوالينا لانه they use social commerce.
Okay. هلا I'm asking about this because I'm wondering how like in Jordan we have Click and social sellers are required to keep their personal accounts separate from their accounts that hold their commercial activities. So how are you going to tackle that?
انا امبارح مثلا رحت على محل في عندهم كليك بس انا ما عندي كليك. فاف كليك uses other payments than Click for example لانه we are not competing with Click, we are integrating with Click. So اذا الزبون استخدم لحظه انا ممكن ادفع كليك ممكن ادفع الكارت او other payments. فايتس integration معهم. احنا we are not processing any shit.
Thank you, Salah. Who is responsible for onboarding your customers?
We're doing this.
So, and you do that in 24 hours, your KYC, everything, and you do it?
KYC. Of course, احنا بنعطي test environment أول، تست مشبك. لما يعمل compliance في عندنا online onboarding، دخل documents within 24 hours. مشبك مع الداخلية، نتأكد إنه البزنس مظبوط. كمان بنعمل integration مع البنك، لأنه إذا عنده حساب بنك، they already doing the KYC مش احنا.
Okay.
Same for wallets.
Yeah. Thank you.
قنعني. أنا ببيع أونلاين. ليش؟
عندك ويب سايت؟
ما عنديش ويب سايت،
حلو.
ببيع على
هي.
الانستغرام.
جاهز بتبيع على الانستغرام؟ تستقبل مصاري اونلاين ولا
آه.
كاش اون ديليفري؟
لا اونلاين.
هاو؟
بحول لي اياها ب 20,000 طريقه، ليش بدي اخذ منك؟
لانه احنا مش بس بنخليك تشبك على السوشيال ميديا، في عندنا ستور فرونت، ليش تستخدم الانستغرام؟ هاي اول شغلة.
لانه بالنسبه لي ابيع على السوشيال ميديا، الحكومه ما بتعرفش عني. وين راح ابو كريم؟ الحكومه سوري يعني
هذا ايش
الحكومه ما بتعرفش عني، مصاريه على جنب، ولما بدي اعمل بعمل. ليش يعني؟
كاستمر اكسبيرينس، الزبون اذا ما عرف يدفع عندك اول مره ما راح يدفع ثاني مره.
ممتاز. زبايني موجودين وبدفعوا، اموري تمام. شو الانسنتيف عندي علشان اجي اشبك معك؟
رايت.
لا
رد علي.
اوكي نو صلاح
يس
صلاح
جربه اليوم نجربه.
لا مش انا بحكي لك كيس. انا اي دونت مين انه انا عن جد هيك بعمل، بس اي مين هذا واقع. وي هاف تو ديل وذ ات. الشغله الثانيه بنصحك فيها، يعني هلا يعني لما اجيت عرضت الكومبيتيشن، انا ما شفت وين الكومبيتيتيف ايدج تبعتك. يعني اي ساعه باي واحد من الشباب هذول بيدخل على السوق بيطلعك برا اللعبه.
بس احنا احنا انفراستراكشر اول شيء، ثاني شيء احنا بنشبك معهم، ما بنعمل.
وين الكومبيتيتيف؟ اعطيني احكي لي وين الكومبيتيتيف ايدج؟
كومبيتيتيف ادفانتج؟ لا
خلي الجواب لبعدين بالنتورك سيشن.
خلص اسمع بمشيك على السيستم بيطلع لايف وبنبيع اونلاين.
يعطيك العافيه. يعطيك العافيه. So it's important to make sure that your value proposition is crystal clear, so that the target customer can understand. So Duzdan are here from Gaza. Our brothers are here to pitch. So Duzdan, please, if you can join us on stage to present this innovative solution that you have come up with. يعطيك العافيه. تفضل. واعطيك هون الكليكر، بس خليك قريب هون وصوب على الكمبيوتر هناك.
يعطيكم العافية جميعا. اسمي محمد أحمد، أنا مؤسس دوزدان. دوزدان ببساطة هي أداة لتمكين كل الانتربرنورز ستارت ابس، الناس اللي ما هم أصلا مسجلين ولا هم أصلا عندهم إمكانية إنهم يفوتوا للبانكينج سيستم أو أي سيستم من هذول، إنهم يقدروا يعملوا تيستينج للبزنس تبعهم ويقدروا أصلا يبيعوا أونلاين. الحقيقه انه اغلب الدول العالم الثالث في عندهم مشكله انه دائما اغلب هاي البزنسز هي ان بانكت، بالاضافه للكلاينتس تبعهم انهم كمان ان بانكت، فبفضلوا انهم يكونوا يستعملوا الكاش في الدليفري تبعهم، او سوري الكاش عند الدفع الموجود لهم. لكن احيانا بتحتاج انه تعمل اكسبانجن لهذا الماركت اللي موجود لك، بحيث انك تقدر تصل لعدد زباين اكبر من مناطق ثانيه موجود لك. فبناء عليه دوزدان بتوفر هذا الحل اللي هو بتمكن او موجود عندك شبكه من مجموعه من الايجنتس اللي انت بتقدر تدفع لاي برودكت انت بتشتريه اونلاين لواحد من هذول الايجنتس. دوزدان بتهتم اكثر شيء انه واحد من الميزات اللي احنا بنركز عليها انه احنا بنقدم لهذول السمول بزنسز امكانيه انهم يكون في عندهم بلاتفورمز لتسهل العمل تبعهم. فواحد من هاي البلاتفورمز اللي احنا اشتغلنا عليها وخلصناها هي ماي فاتوره، اللي بتمكن اي واحد من هذول البزنسز انه يعمل فواتير له، جنريت لهي الفواتير اذا كانت ريكيرنج او كانت تشتغل على الميونيسيبيليتيز او واحد من هذول، بحيث انه يقدروا يعملوا مانج لهي الاشياء. بالاضافه لانه احنا عمالنا بنحضر لمجموعه من الاب كامينج فيتشرز اللي هي موجوده عندنا في اس سيستم جيفت كارد، بالاضافه لماركت بليس اللي هي اوريدي انتجريتد مع هاي النتورك اوف ايجنتس. بدأنا نعمل تيستينج لانه في عندنا حوالي عندنا الان اكتف 87 فندور شغالين الان. عملنا خلال الفتره اللي فاتت حوالي 7800 ترانزاكشنز عمالنا بنعمل بروسيسنج لهم مونثلي، بالاضافه لان احنا بنعمل بروسيس لحوالي 557,000 دولار شهريه. وبنطلع خلال الفتره الجايه ان احنا نضيف بالاضافه للايجنتس تبعونا والناس اللي بيشتغلوا معنا هم الناس مش الان بانك بس كمان البانك، واللي راح تكون من خلال انتجريشن، وشغلنا راح يكون مع بارتنرشيب مع مدفوعاتكم ان شاء الله which is an advance negotiation الان احنا وصلنا لها. How does that works? Basically the client بيكون اونلاين بيعمل اوردر له، بناء عليه الاوردر مباشره بيعمل جنريشن له لفاوتشر، الفاوتشر باخذ الكلاينت بروح دايركتلي بدفع لواحد من الايجنتس الموجود عندنا، then does done will handle the settlement between both of them. اوكي بيسكلي هذا الكوميونتي اللي احنا بنتكلم عليه او سوري الانفورمال ايكونومي اللي احنا بنشتغل عليه هو انفورمال ايكونومي في الثيرد وورلد كونتريز حوالي 50%، في غزه لحالها 66,000. بتتكلم عن انه هذا الايكونومي هو بيعمل جنريشن لكم كبير من الجي تي بي، حوالي 300 مليون دولار هي بس جنريتد باي هذا الايكونومي بس في فلسطين، بس في غزه لحالها. فاحنا بنطلع انه احنا تو اكسباند تو اذر ثيرد وورلد كونتريز اللي احنا بنقدر من خلالهم انه كمان to overcome these businesses to be from informal to formal. How we make money is super simple. We take a percentage based on that or a commission, and sometimes the fixed fees. And for regarding the platforms, we are providing some kind of subscription monthly. This depends on the service that they are using. This done went a lot of things. Basically, we started from developing a wallet. Then we find that we gonna crushed by big companies. So we just turn it over and see our clients how they are thinking. So we developed this system that based on the agents and collecting the cash as a cash-based system. And over that, we find that our clients, they need more and more from these services that leverage them to use these systems. So we start developing the invoicing system, which is ready right now. And after that, we see there is another need for another system, just like the POS and the other system that we are working in and for the marketplace. And looking forward just to secure a raise to start moving this experience, which is coming from a hard situation from Gaza, that we can success in any other market, because this is a very competitive and you have a lot of challenges regarding that one. So we think that we can make it to other, I think we are agreed that we are 100% that we can make it in any other situations. What is our competitive advantage? That we are working with any kind of client, since it's banked or unbanked, and we are working with any kind of businesses which is registered or not registered. So, and we are providing more than that, that we leverage them with additional services that providing for them just to be online. So that's gonna be a website, a platform, invoicing platform, POS, whatever.
10, 9.
Our team have a lot of experience all around that one. And finally, we're raising $500,000 just to spend it to completing the development and also finding the way to enter other markets that we have already within the North Africa that we're working in.
قد ما بدي اقاطعك.
Thank you.
لازم يعطيك العافيه. well done. amazing. انا امي من غزه فما اقدرش اقاطعك يعني، وبحييك وبحيي اهل غزه. يعطيك العافيه. Judges, please.
محمد thank you يعطيكم الف عافيه.
الله يعافيك.
بدي اسالك على موضوع ال unbanked clients، لانه هاي بظن هي opportunity كثير كبيره وبكثير ماركتس اللي بدهم يضلهم يتعاملوا بالكاش و having agents وهيك. How do you select who are those agents and like how are they compensated?
Okay, if we are talking about three parts here: the clients that they are banked or unbanked, and the agents. It's our network of agents, just like the shops and kiosk and the physical kiosk around that one. And the third party is actually the vendors who are selling the products online. And these, all of them are actually informal one. But we are working just to let them experience this one, leveraging them, expanding their market just to be formal ones.
And if your business model just focuses on that solution, like what are your forecasts for the business?
Can you say that again, please?
Like if you don't expand into other offering, you talked about a POS system, a loyalty card and things like that. But if you just focus على موضوع agents will replacing the cash on delivery component, will the business be sustainable based on that alone?
Basically, yes, because right now we are too close just to be profitable. If we just expand this one, as a business, we are looking forward always to increase our transactions that are happening around us or happening through us. And actually increasing this kind of platform just to increase also the transactions happening through us. This is basically what we are doing. And if we just go forward and just step on that situation that we just expand our agents, yes, we can make it.
Thank you, Mohammed. So I'm just gonna tap on the point that Tamara mentioned. Most of your business model today is concentrated on solving a problem for cash on delivery by collection and delivering that cash to their parties. So,
yes.
Right? Yeah. So, and
yes, you're right.
Yeah, and since COVID and post-COVID, we're seeing that these informal economies are diminishing. Yes, there is a short-term opportunity for that to be covered, but how is this going to be sustainable for the future? And the transactional fees that you're processing today is on top of the courier.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
Actually, we're already right here. We are already an e-wallet, which is preparing to be just licensed if we got any partnership with Madfuatkum. So we are going to be just next step for the any businesses that they want, or our clients who just want to bank or unbanked. So we are in the two parts. So we have two legs in two different places. And actually, what we made us focus on informal one because it's a Red Sea over there. We are just escaping to the blue ocean that we can find people who leverages and take them with us, just to be formal one.
Thank you.
Take it off. It was done. Well done. Thank you very much. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna give the judges 5 to 10 minute break, and then we'll come back. We have 5 more pitches, but they're gonna be without Q&A, so they're gonna be quick. But we want everyone to hear those startups pitch as well. Judges, you have 5 to 10 minutes as you please.
Actually, هي ورث الصرف موجوده فيها اي بيتش في الدنيا عم بتكتب بالعربي، معرفش ايش دليل بالعربي. anyway what do you think؟ لا بس منيح انك يعني شو اسمه بالعكس انك دليل بالعربي. انا بقول لك انا حسيت انه قصه الهاي ايجنتس هي ان شاء الله بيك بروبلم. يعني اذا شفت كل حدا كان عم بيحكي على قصه انه في ماركتس 95% من الاونلاين سيلز ار كاش اون ديليفري، محلات ثانيه 70%. حتى حكى على سلطان انه عم بتغير الوضع بوست كوفيد، بس لسه كثير بدها وقت. هو زي ما انا حكيت احنا وي اوريدي ستارتد. يعني احنا كنا اول اي وولت في فلسطين. اوكي ريجستر في المينستري فور انفورميشن تكنولوجي في غزه. تمام يعني قبل جوال قبل but when we try to enter the market المشكله كانت انه we just a link between the client and the vendor. Okay, so if the vendor is not ready, we are useless. Okay, so this is what we meant. So we just create everything just to find how we can just shift and take the people try to experience. They want to buy online, okay, and they want to try the experience with the safest way. So it's okay. Order online, go to the shop that you used to pay or promote. Just pay him the money and go.
Okay.
So it's okay right now. So if I have a lot of businesses that I take them online, just leave it that way.
Hey, check.
Today I pay up Mahmoud. So next I want
Musa.
to pay again. So why not I keep the money in my wallet, and after that I pay them different time. So this is actually what we got hit within the 2019. We just tried that. Why? It's a great innovation. Why didn't we use it? So when I just took a step back and put my shoes in the there's nothing I can pay for that. So or even I want to
Check.
change the phone that
موسى
it does that because it's the one
يا سيد موسى سامعني؟
it's not worth it, right?
أنا مش سامعك. افتح الصوت هي
الو
ثواني
في صوت.
هيني سامعك تمام.
تمام لحظه. باسم
الصوت واضح عندك؟
واضح 100%.
شكرا سيد موسى.
باسم
ميرسي كله من ذوقك.
تمام مش مشكله. تمام سمعني هسه مش تمام؟
دكتور موسى.
نعم.
خليني افصل بس التليفون. سامعني من هون؟
انا سامعك منيح. ايوه سامعك منيح انا.
تمام احنا راح يكون اخر سيشن لانه في ترتيب معين لنا. خلص مش مشكله ولا يهمك.
في ضل 4 سيشن.
رح يكون في اسئله افتح اليوتيوب ولا ما بلزم؟
هيك سمعني بلزمش تفتح يوتيوب. انت سمعني من
صحيح.
اليوتيوب من وين سمعني؟ من الزوم ولا يوتيوب؟
من الزوم.
خلص تمام هيك تمام. هاي دخلوا الشباب.
خلص 100%.
جرب اعمل شير للبرزنتيشن تاعك.
لحظه افتحه بس. بس مذكرني كيف اعمله كل فول سكرين.
اوكي اعمل فول سكرين عندك
من خلال مور. اعمل
في عندك صورة شاشة تحت اعمل عليها فول سكرين. اوكي للبرزنتيشن. شغل السلايد شو.
هاي هيك هاي سكرين. عملت شير للسكرين بعديها.
نو في الباوربوينت نفسه شغل السلايد شو.
هاي هيك هيك كل شيء 100%.
تطلع هناك كيف هناك. خليك لحظة شوي. اوكي هيك تمام. اوكي ممتاز. بس شيلوا تاعت الفيديو هاي. اوكي
اي وحده.
اوكي هيك تمام.
صورتي.
خلص لا مش مشكله. هيك تمام. هيك تمام. اوكي خلص ان شاء الله بكون احنا اخر سيشن. تمام
ان شاء الله رب العالمين.
يلا يعطيك العافيه.
يعافيك مع السلامه.
All right, everybody, I think we're ready to get started. If you can please take your seats, we will listen to the final 5 pitches. If you can please take your seats, everybody, grab your drinks, your snacks, and take a seat. We'd like to start with another 5 quick pitches. We'll finish, I promise you, we only have about 25, 30 minutes left. Please have a seat, and we'll get started right away. I believe next up is Crowdius. Muhammad, are you ready? جاهز؟ خليني بس جمال هلا هيجي. All right, everybody, please. We are starting again. 30 minutes, the final 30. We're going to call it the final 30 minutes, and then you'll be off. If you can please take a seat, and we'll get started right away. Thank you. The MCs held up an interview. Okay, are we missing one judge? Lissa? Dr. Ashraf? Okay.
We're going to do the interview right after.
Okay.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's get started. We have 5 more pitches, starting with Crowdius, محمد الجمال. كيفك محمد؟ شو أخبارك؟ تذكر الكليكر لهون. Aim it there. Forward, backward. Give it a shot. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't mind, I know it's a bit of a long evening, but if I can invite you all to take a seat so we can get started. We have 1 judge missing, but I have my full trust in the 2 judges that are here that can fill in for now. All right, we have the timekeeper who's already ready to start. And we're going to get going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Muhammad, take it away, please. 5 minutes. Go ahead.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Mohammed Al Jamal. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Crowdius, the first crowdfunding marketplace in the Levant. So, some 3 years ago, I was presented with a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to invest in real estate. Back then, I didn't have enough money, and I ended up missing out on that opportunity. Turns out this was a common problem among small investors. You know, people with access to small amounts of capital, say less than 50K. See, small investors are always looking for low cost, low risk, and high return investment opportunities. Well, real estate investing fits the bill, but it has a very high cost barrier to entry. And to think about it, small investors in the MENA region make up a potential market of this size, $100 billion. That's a billion with a B. On the other hand, the real estate industry in the MENA region is 1.7 trillion in size. And yet, small investors have little access to invest in real estate. And that's exactly why I created Crowdius, to bridge in this gap. So what we do at Crowdius is that we curate the best real estate investment opportunities from real estate sponsors, say real estate developers looking for capital. We list these opportunities on our platform. The investors can invest as little as $500 in the opportunities of their choice. For each and every property we acquire, we incorporate an SPV. We inject the small amounts of capital in the SPV. The investors receive shares in the SPV. The SPV owns and manages the property, and then appreciation happens, either natural or forced. And then when liquidation events take place, dividends are distributed. In the last 6 months or so, we created an MVP. We raised $500,000 in pledged money, offline, mind you, from 50 investors and a pension fund. And very, very recently, we've acquired our 2 first properties. Now, without further ado, I give you Crowdius. Investing through Crowdius is meant to be hassle-free. You simply register on the platform, you browse the available opportunities. Every opportunity comes up with a target capital. So every opportunity comes with a target capital and a time window to achieve that capital. You pledge in the opportunities of your choice. And then when we achieve the target, we collect the money, and there you go. You've become a real estate investor. Now, we make money via investment fees, 4% of the investment amounts, annual management fees, 0.5%, and performance fees. These are percentages we cut out of the profits surpassing our promise to the investors. Now, anyways, so Crowdius wouldn't have been possible without the efforts of these three people. Yours truly, an engineer. This is my third time creating a startup. Our amazing CTO, Oude, he was the CTO of the first crowdfunding platform in Palestine. Our CLO, Amr, he's an attorney, and he has 10 plus years of experience in the real estate industry in Palestine. And we have an amazing advisory board with 40 plus years of experience in investment banking and real estate investing. So to wrap up, I believe we have a sound business case, we have a huge opportunity, and we have a market ripe for our product. My hope this evening is that I managed to convince you so. Thank you.
Thank you very much. If you have any questions or any follow-up conversations, we'll keep that for the Q&A session at the end. I believe you have some more slides. Next, Masrafji. I would like to invite Selina on stage to present her startup pitch. Please, go ahead. The clicker is right here. Whenever you're ready, we can get started.
يعطيكم العافية.
تفضلي.
I'm the co-founder for مصرفجي سيلينا الملقي. رح أشرح لكم اليوم عن تطبيقنا، إيش بيميزه وعن إيش بيحكي. مصرفجي هو فكرة شو صار؟ مصرفجي هو موبايل ابلكيشن انعمل لحتى ينظم كل الترانزاكشنز الكاش ان كاش اوتس لاي فرد من افراد المجتمع. وصراحه الفكره تبعتنا اجت من الوضع الاقتصادي السيء اللي بيواجهه اغلب الناس، بلس قله الثقافه الماليه. كثير ناس بنعرف بيروحوا على مكان يشتروا شغله بيقولوا ال50 دينار صرفناها ما عرفنا وين راحت. فالابلكيشن تبعنا رح يساعدكم بتنظموا المصاريف تبعتكم، تتحكموا بموضوع الكاش ان والكاش اوت اكثر. هلا احنا التارجت ماركت تبعنا رح يكون مبدئيا الاردن، رح يكون الفئه العمريه ما بين ال20 لل64، واكيد احنا طموحنا نكبر ونطلع للشرق الاوسط ونوصل لمصر وفلسطين ولبنان. مشان هيك عملنا حل، عملنا الابلكيشن والويب سايت. الويب سايت عملناه بطريقه كتير انترستينج، بوصل لاغلب الناس لاغلب الفئات العمريه بمصطلحات كتير بسيطه وكتير سهله، فيها كم من كلمه هيك بالطريقه العاميه لحتى توصل لاكبر عدد من الناس. والابلكيشن هو اللي رح يكون فيه اغلب الانكم والاكسبنسز والديتس وكل هاي الحركات اللي الواحد بحاجه انه يدخلها عليه، رح يكون قريبا متوفر على الاب ستور وعلى البلاي ستور. احنا بيميزنا عن غيرنا هدول الفيتشرز. في عندنا الارتفيشال انتليجنس، هاي الفيتشر مش موجوده باي ابلكيشن ثاني زي الابلكيشن تبعنا. الارتفيشال انتليجنس بكل بساطه رح يساعدكم بانه انتم تعملوا سكاننج لاي فاتوره. الفاتوره هاي رح تطلع الداتا تبعتها اوتوماتيكلي على طول على الابلكيشن without انكم تحاولوا تدخلوها مانيولي، وهذا الشيء عملناه لحتى احنا نتميز ولحتى يكون الموضوع كتير ابسط وكتير اسهل على الناس ما يحسوا بالملل. بالاضافه للجول تراكر والشوبينج ليست. الجول تراكر اذا اي حدا في عنده هدف حابب يوصل له بيقدر انه هو يتبعه عن طريق الابلكيشن تبعنا لحتى يوصل له. الشوبينج ليست هي عباره عن ميزه ممكن اي حدا فينا يستعمل الابلكيشن عن طريق انه يبعث الشوبينج ليست لاي حدا من افراد العائله لحتى يشاركوا الشوبينج ليست ويعرف بالضبط كل قرش وين راح وعلى ايش راح، ونقدر احنا نقتصد قد ما بنقدر والاشياء اللي ما لها داعي ما نشتريها. وطبعا متوفر باللغتين بالعربيه وبالانجليزيه. البزنس موديل تبعنا بسيط كتير، $10 مونثلي رح يكون السبسكريبشن، وطبعا احنا بنطمح يكون الجروث 25%. مانثلي ليصير 2500 يوزر شهريا. يعني راح يكون في اول 30 يوم فري ترايل. هلا لنروح على السوق، احنا بكل بساطه عن طريق الديجيتال ماركتينج، سوشيال ميديا، هذا إشي كتير اكيد. بنرحب بالبارتنرشيبس طبعا اكيد مع الشركات التمويل الكبيره، الشركات الماليه، البنوك. احنا اكيد هذا إشي لازم نعمله. بلس انه الكونفرنسز والايفنتس رح تساعدنا لنفوت لاكبر عدد ونستقطب اكبر عدد من الناس. هدول هم الكومبيتيتورز تبعونا، اكيد كلكم سمعتوا فيهم او حدا فيكم بيستعملهم. بس زي ما حكيت بالفيتشرز تبعتنا، احنا بنتميز عنهم بالفيتشرز اللي ذكرناها، بلس السوشيال امباكت اللي احنا بنقدمه للمجتمع. السوشيال امباكت شيء اساسي، اللي احنا نمحي الاميه الماليه اللي عم بتصير ليتلي بمجتمعاتنا العربيه وبالشرق الاوسط. اوكي هلا لاحنا نكبر ومشروعنا ينجح بحاجه للدعم لحتى نقدر نحن كل الديبارتمنتس هاي المسؤولين عن تطوير هذا الاب بحاجه لهذا المبلغ لحتى نقدر نكبر ونقدر نكمل بمشروعنا. بلس انه احنا عملنا دراسه ماليه، راح يكون في عندنا اكسبكتد الريتيرن اون انفستمنت بحدود ال 20 ل 30% بالفتره من 3 ل 5 سنوات. وطبعا خلال فتره الاكسكيوشن اكيد راح يكون الماركتينج هو الاساس بنجاح هذا التطبيق. وهذا الكومباني تايم لاين تبعنا راح يكون اللونشنج ان شاء الله بشهر 4 2023. راح نحاول نوصل لاكبر اكبر عدد من الدول بالشرق الاوسط بال 2024. راح نحاول نعمل كمان كخطه تطويريه للابلكيشن، الانتجريشن راح يكون مع البنوك لحتى نقدر نحن نعمل البنك اكاونتس كلياتها تقدر تكون بنفس الابلكيشن، ما يصير في يعني كل اللي بدكم اياه يكون بابلكيشن واحد، لغايه ما نوصل للمليون يوزر ان شاء الله بال 2026. وهذا التيم تبعنا طبعا بحب اعرفكم عليهم. خالد مشعل هو الفاوندر وهو بارتنر بكذا شركه اوريدي معروفه بالبلد، ولانا مشعل هي الديزاينر تبعتنا. شكرا كثير.
ثانك يو سيرينو، يعطيك العافيه. وبنصح كل الستارت ابس يتواصلوا مع الجادجز عشان ياخذوا اي فيدباك او يشوفوا اذا في اي نقاط بيقدروا يحسنوها. Next, I want to invite Aqoudi. I think we have only 2 startups left. Aqoudi is being built by a seasoned entrepreneur and is building a solution that empowers freelancers. So we love to see that happening across the Middle East. You have 5 minutes. بترجع بهاي ودائما صوبها على الكمبيوتر أحسن لك. بس صوبها لهناك وبدها تبلش.
مرحبا، يعطيكم العافيه. انا اسمي صلاح احمد، فاوندر اند سي او اوف عقودي. طبعا احنا بنوعدكم ان شاء الله عقودي مع عقودي مش راح يكون بعد اليوم في اي وجع راس وغلبه في موضوع العمل عبر الانترنت، خاصه للناس اللي بتشتغل عمل حر او ريموت وورك. طبعا خلينا نحكي لكم بدايه انه احنا بنعرف حقيقه شو هي المشكله، لانه من 2014 من اول ما قامت الحرب فقدت كل شغلي، بديت اشتغل كفريلانسر، حققت عشرات المشاريع نفذتها، وقدرت كمان خلال السنوات 8 الماضيه اني ادرب الاف الناس. انا وشريكي اسلام مزيد اشتغلنا مع مجموعه كبيره من المؤسسات الدوليه، اشتغلنا مجموعه كبيره من الدول، فلسطين، تركيا، كردستان، العراق، لبنان، حاليا بنشتغل مع الميرسيكور وبنشتغل مع مجموعه مختلفه من الدول اللي عرفنا فيها شو هي مشكله الفريلانس. عاده يا جماعه الفريلانس بروبلم تيجي لما حدا يحصل على مشروع. على سبيل المثال الفريلانسرز بيحصلوا المشاريع من عبر معارف او من السوشيال ميديا او عبر الفريلانس بلاتفورمز، لكن شو المشكله بتصير لما يتعرف على زبون من خلال السوشيال ميديا؟ اول شيء هو محتاج انه يعمل سكيور للديل تبعته، كيف هو بده يضمن انه ياخذ فلوسه، والزبون كيف بده يضمن انه ياخذ الشغل تبعه. كمان في مشكله في الماني ترانسفير، وكمان هو محتاج عشان يعمل تراكينج للشغل مجموعه كبيره من الادوات. اما لما يشتغل على الفريلانس بلاتفورم فهي بتحقق له معظم هاي الاشياء، لكن الكوميشن فيز عاليه بتوصل لاكثر من 25%، بالاضافه لانه ممكن يفقد الزبائن المهمين لصالح ناس لصالح لصالح منافسين اخرين. طيب احنا شو اللي بنقدمه في عقودي؟ احنا بنقدم سيستم مش فريلانس بلاتفورم، لا سيستم بدير عمليه العمل عبر الانترنت من خلال توفير مجموعه من الحلول. على سبيل المثال كونتراكت مانجمنت، بيعمل اسكرو للبيمنت، وبيضمن عمليه الورك فلو، وكمان بيسهل عمليه الدفعات الماليه. طبعا الماركت تبعنا هيوج، كلنا بنعرف بعد الكورونا صار هذا الماركت كبير وواسع، خاصه انه هذا العمل عبر الانترنت صار هو الصيحه في العالم. طبعا احنا مركزين على المينا ريجون، اكبر عدد فريلانسرز موجود في مصر، والمفاجاه انه ثاني اكبر عدد موجود في فلسطين. سوق فلسطين لوحده 68 مليون دولار سنويا بتدخل على هذا السوق. طيب كيف بيشتغل؟ احنا بكل بساطه الفريلانسر بيدخل او الزبون بيعمل العقد، بيكتب شروط العقد، بيحدد ايش المبالغ، كيف الدفعات بدها تتم، بتتحول لفواتير وبتم ارسالها على شكل عقد. هذا العقد بيتحول لمشروع وبيوصل لعند طبعا بيوصل لعند الزبون. الزبون طبعا راح الزبون راح يوقع العقد ويتحول المشروع لفواتير، ويتحول المشروع لعباره عن تاسكات. هاي التاسكات بتم ادارتها، وطبعا بتم ادارتها بكل سهوله. مش عارف هذا الزر ليش شغال. طبعا البيمنت بيتم دفعها عن طريق سكيور بيمنت جيت واي. حاليا بنشتغل مع بنك فلسطين، والدفعات بتضلها موجوده في المنصه لحد ما يسلم الشغل، بيتم ريليز للبيمنت. عندنا اكثر من كومبيتيتور، على سبيل المثال عندنا الفريلانس بلاتفورمز او بعض المنصات اللي بتوفر فوتره، لكن احنا بنتميز بانه احنا بنقدم منصه باللغه العربيه، الفيز لو، احنا بنحافظ على العلاقه بين الزبون وبين بين الفريلانسر، وكمان احنا بنضمن انه الدفعات ما يتم تسليمها الا اذا تم تسليم الشغل. طبعا احنا بناخذ فيز من المستقل 4.8، من الزبون 2.7، وعندما يحول الفلوس على حساب البنك تبعه بناخذ 1%. طبعا كل هاي 8.5% اقل من اي منصه عمل حر. فريقنا بيمتلك اكثر من 20 سنه خبره في مجال الاداره ورياده الاعمال، وفي مجال هندسه الحاسوب والتطوير. طبعا عندنا شركائنا حاليا غاز سكاي جيجز في لبنان، منتدى بلس، الحاضنات مثل البي تي اي وبنك فلسطين ماخذين منه البيمنت جيت واي. عندنا اكثر من 826 مستخدم، عملنا اكثر من 5600 ترانزاكشن، اكثر من 1,400,000 مروا عبر شركتنا، وعملنا ريفينيو ب 120,000. طبعا احنا ما هاي سلايد تغيرت، ما بدنا كابيتال، احنا بدنا شراكات لحتى ندخل اسواق جديده. طبعا ان شاء الله مع بدايه مارس راح يكون في عندنا والت جاهزه، ونحاول نعمل انتجريت مع KYC. حاليا بنحاول نتفاهم مع فينتسا نعمل انتجريشن، ان شاء الله مع نهايه ديسمبر 2024 بصير عندنا 1K ترانزاكشن. شكرا.
Well done. All right, so next we have Beast Crowd, Mohammed Al-Khudari. He's going to be presenting, someone who's already managed to raise some funds recently, so congrats on that. All the best. You have your 5 minutes.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Today we're here to solve most of your problems. Funding, okay? I'm Mohammed Al-Khudari, co-founder of Beast Crowd. I'll talk about how we are using crowdfunding to fund SMEs, okay? So Beast Crowd is an equity share, profit share crowdfunding platform. And actually, you know, thanks for the people who talks about financial inclusion, Hassala, and the other team. Also, Crowdies talks about how the small investors are really performing a huge market, 100 billion. So thank you, make my mission easier today, okay? So the point is about how to access fund for a small, medium business, and this is why all of us here, okay? And how we can really access these small investors in the market. In Beast Crowd, we built the first in Jordan equity-based crowdfunding platform that can really connect these small investors with your businesses directly. So investors can fund directly into the business, but in a new way that's innovative. That's going through a profit sharing, not a share at the company. So unlike most of the crowdfunding companies and software solutions that's available, Bees Crowd works in a very simple way to make a contract between these investors and the fundraiser to buy a profit equity in his company. It's not investment, it's a profit share, which means it's not a loan, okay? So this is really, will make, see, from the business side, it makes his life really easier, that this money is not a loan. You're not intended to return this money back to the investors. So it's very simple. So the user can go, identify the campaign or the SME that he wants to invest in, fund his wallet, do the campaign, and get the contract directly through the platform in the company. From our side, as a Bees Crowd, we go through a process that contain also an ecosystem where we can identify the business, the real business, how we can investigate the business financially and business. And we have two other ecosystem companies who investigates the business readiness from financial point of view and from business offering. Companies works with large also crowdfunding platforms like Eureka and other Kickstarter platforms. Later, the company can start their campaigns on the platform, no collaterals, no preconditions, just your idea, your project. At the current stage, we accept just growing projects just to make sure the platform is really convenient for people who are going to invest. So it's a huge market. And thank you. I didn't find this number, but Crowdies bring that small investors are 100 billion plus in the region. We know that also from the credit lines and the other numbers that we have a huge market to access. Most of the companies, less than 1% of the companies get access to the fund. This is the numbers that's found today in Jordan. With all venture capital banks, nobody can get these collaterals easily. And that's why this makes Bees Crowd a brilliant solution to these companies. Our revenue model, we collect 8% success fees from the collected amount of money. So if you raise 100,000, we will get 8,000 or from the amount that's being collected. So no upfront investment or fees that's getting from through our platform. So this is marketing strategies. So I don't know why, but we target this companies, universities for financial inclusions, and people who are looking to use this small amount of money, $100, $150, to get into the business, or 1,000 or 5,000. So we know there is other platforms, a lot of platforms, but our platform really solve a big issue, especially legally, because today there is no regulations for equity crowdfunding in the most of the countries, but in Jordan specifically. So we solve that through a direct contract between the investors directly and the company. Okay. So currently, we, as he said, while we are at Change Lab, we got fund 250K through angel investor, and we are expanding now our operation. We are planning to raise our first set of campaigns next week. Also, we already raised some amount of money for 4 campaigns, and just as a testing, and with successful. So we already got, as I said, 250K recently, and we're still asking for 500K. So the founding team, myself, I'm also founder of Green Circle for Cybersecurity, 5 years now old. Mr. Fadi Barakat, he's the CEO. He's sick today, couldn't make it. Huda Barakat, known also in the entrepreneurship market. Thank you.
يعطيك العافية. وسلامته لفادي. Guys, I know that it's been a long day, but we have an elevator pitch that we're squeezing in now for 3 minutes before the last pitch. I know all of you are excited to hear the judges' top picks as the pitch of the day, so we'll get to that right after we finish. I'm going to invite Palicoin to come up on stage and just deliver quick 3-minute elevator pitch, if you will, for the judges and the crowd to also hear their story as well. Welcome.
Good evening. My name is Saad Majdrawi. I have like 25 years experience in different sectors. I started with crypto from the day zero. So Fintech, we're talking about crypto. With the growth of crypto and the tsunami that is coming, like the minister said, even regulation could not stop people investing in crypto. But we're facing a huge problem. Fraud cases, fake crypto, fake projects, People invested in projects that has no value. We created something called Palcoin. We created our digital currency. We have our own wallet. We have an AI engine. What does it do? The AI engine search for all new cryptocurrencies created. Takes all the white paper, reads it, understand it. We have certain parameters. Then align it and send it to evaluation committee. The evaluation committee reads it, understands it, and write a full report about it. Those reports go to an investment committee. From the money we collect from Palcoin, the money you invested and purchased, we invest in those new cryptos, and in exchange, we take a currency from them. We don't take anything else. We take currency. We put it in our pool. So in our pool, we have a pool for new currencies, and we tell our investors, the people who hold Palcoin, you have an option to stack your coin for a month or 3 months or 1 year. Based on your stacking, you will get rewarded coins. What does it benefit the customer? You pay only once. You pay only Palcoin. This is A. B, you can see all the new projects. You will not fall into a fraud. You will not fall into because not a lot of people cannot read the white paper. Even some experts in finance, when they go through a white paper and try to understand the project, they don't know. So we make it easy for you. We give you a list of projects. Then we take from those projects that we invest, and reward you. If you have stack your coins, Palcoins, we give you free coins to your current wallet. Now, how you benefit? Palcoin, when you stack the coins, there is no limit. We have limited coins, so our value go. The new coins that we invest, that you got collected, their value will grow based on the projects and our forecasts. This is first stream of revenue. Second stream of revenue, our data will be very vital for trading platforms such as Binance and other trading platforms. They will have those feedback in their data and their trading, so they can, when you go and search for an item, you will see data, analyze, well organized, with a decision even if to go or no go for investment. And this is Palcoin.
Well done. Thank you. I'll take it off you. Yep. So last pitch of the day, tuning in live from Palestine. Musa wasn't able to join us due to a number of complications, but we're going to be able to hear his pitch live through a Zoom call, as I understand it. This is the founder of SBEC, and it's a platform to enable investment and buying and selling of gold. So I'm always excited to see solutions that enable the Middle East and the average Middle Easterner to start investing, whether it's the S&P 500, whether it's through gold. And I'm just filling in the blank here until we get the Zoom call. Let's go. And if we're ready, press play. All right, 5-minute timer is on, and we are ready to go. Good luck, Musa. موسى
All right, 5-minute time.
موسى سامعني؟ موسى يا موسى.
Should I start?
Yes, please go ahead. The mic is yours.
Let's start.
Yes, please go ahead.
Okay. Thank you for this opportunity. I would like to thank you all. اليوم أنا جاي أحكي عن سبائك. سبائك هي عبارة عن فكرة تطبيق حتى نستطيع من خلالها إنه إحنا نشتري ونبيع ونستثمر ونسترد الذهب. كل هذا الكلام من خلال تطبيق واحد. المشكلة الأساسية عندنا اليوم فلسطين أو بصناعة الذهب بشكل عام إنه ما زالت الطريقة تقليدية لعمليات البيع والشراء. ما زالت مشكلة الذهب وأمان الذهب كانت مشكلة حقيقية خصوصا في ظل وجود الاحتلال. ثالث شغلة إنه مش بإمكان أي حدا أو الناس الصغيرة اللي معها مصاري كمية صغيرة إنها تستثمر وتشتري بالذهب بكميات صغيرة، لنفرض 0.1 جرام. في نفس الوقت لا يوجد أيضا أي وسيلة إنه إحنا نستثمر الذهب الموجود بين إيدينا. في كمية ضخمة من الذهب بين إيدين الناس لا يمكن استثمارها، بالعكس اللي بيدفعوا عليها زكاة بتنزل قيمتها. حجم السوق صراحة ضخم جدا، وأنا انصدمت في حجم السوق الفلسطيني. أهم شيء أنه العام الماضي فقط تم بيع قرابة مليار دولار من الذهب في فلسطين. إجمالي مخزون الذهب في فلسطين يقدر بحوالي 7 مليار دولار. فلسطين سوق صغير، السعودية تقريبا اشترت 35 مليار دولار، فلسطين لوحدها عندها اشترت مليار دولار. السوق متوقع أيضا أنه ينمو بنفس هذا الرينج، متوقعين العام القادم ينمو بنسبة 600 مليون دولار من مبيعات الذهب. سبائك احنا السوليوشن، احنا جايين نقدم اليوم طريقه فعاله لشراء الذهب من خلال انه الاسعار تبعتنا راح تكون مرتبطه اكثر بالانترناشونال ماركت. راح نستطيع نتمكن من شراء كميات صغيره من الذهب للافراد 0.1 جرام اي $5 فقط، وراح نسمح ايضا للكميات الذهب المخزنه بين ايدين الناس اللي تقدر بقرابه 115 طن ذهب، راح نسمح باستثمارها من خلال توظيفها مع صانعي الذهب او صائغي الذهب. بما انه احنا فكره، فاحنا درسنا السوق. لما درسنا السوق وسالنا الشباب، تقريبا 71% منهم استعدوا لشراء الذهب. متوقعين الاستخدام الحقيقي انه يكون قرابه 20%. الومن ايضا، النساء، بدك تراضي زوجتك بدك تشتري ذهب، بدك تتزوج بدك تشتري ذهب، فالنساء ايضا اظهروا جدا اهتمام بموضوع سبائك. ايضا قابلنا صائغي الذهب بفلسطين في مدينه الخليل، صانعي الذهب هناك ايضا اظهروا اهتمامهم واستعدادهم للتعامل مع سبائك في انهم يحصلوا على المخزون الاساسي من الذهب تبعهم. سبائك راح يكون عباره عن تطبيق بسيط سهل جدا للتعامل مع الذهب من خلال 3 واجهات بسيطه اساسيه يتم من خلالها شراء وبيع واستثمار هذا الذهب بطريقه بسيطه وفريندلي. البزنس موديل تبعنا بيركز على انه احنا راح نستهدف 3 بالألف فقط من سوق الذهب الموجود عندنا في فلسطين. متوقعين انه احنا نحصل على اول زبون لنا في السنه الثانيه فقط، وبعد السنه الثانيه الى السنه الخامسه راح نبيع تقريبا من $1,800,000 الى $14 مليون. الإيرادات تبعتنا راح تكون مبنية على 3% بناء على هامش من عمليات البيع والشراء واسترداد الذهب. هاي راح يعطينا عوائد تقدر من $75,000 إلى $500,000، وهذا في افتراض إنه إحنا استهدفنا بس 0.3 من السوق. في نفس الوقت راح نحصل على 60% من عوائد الاستثمارات. فاينانشال سمري تبعنا بيركز على انه احنا راح نحصل على IRR ب 35%، بيباك بيريد خلال 5 سنوات، وصافي قيمه حاليه تقدر ب $430,000 نت بريزنت فاليو. الكومبيتيتيف لاندسكيب تبعنا صراحه شوي انترستنج، انه فعليا السوق الحالي بفلسطين فقط طريقه تقليديه لبيع وشراء الذهب. ال$7 مليار هاي اللي موجوده بالذهب او سوق الذهب اللي تم في فلسطين كلها تعتمد على الشادو ايكونومي، تعتمد على المهربين. ما في جهات رسميه تستورد الذهب وشركات رسميه. احنا راح نحل هاي المشكله بالسوق. في عندنا هالو جولد 1 جرام وجولد ماني، احنا مختلفين عنهم بطرق كثيره، منها انه احنا شريعه كومبلاينت وان احنا نستهدف السوق الفلسطيني بشكل اساسي. احنا بنطلب $140 لتمويل عملياتنا خلال ال3 سنوات القادمه، راح يتم توزيعها على تطوير التطبيق وعلى الداتا وعلى الماركتينج والبزنس ديفلوبمنت. في الختام انا موسى، رحلتي كانت في الذهب خلال سنوات طويله، واهتمامي كان بالذهب، كان هو اللي بقود الرحله تبعتي في دراسه الدكتوراه خلال 5 سنوات. رساله الدكتوراه تبعتي ركزت على العمله المشفره المدعومه بالذهب. كانت
طبعا اذا سامعني يعطيك العافيه حبيبي، بس خلص الوقت. يعطيك العافيه and thank you for your pitch.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Musa.
Thank you.
We will look to connect all the startups with the rest of the panel so that if there's any feedback, you can get it after. But ladies and gentlemen, that was the last pitch of the day. We have one final and exciting part, which is I'm going to turn this back to the panel for each of them to pick their top pitch of the day. There's a $100 symbolic, bursary for that startup. But also, more importantly, it's a vote of confidence. It's a signal for the rest of the market that this is a startup that you should take a close look at because they're ready now for further investment and support. And we're gonna work hard as Change Labs to put that spotlight on 1 up to 3 startups, depending if we have overlapping. طب you wanna jump in with me? I mean, this is me and Karim personally putting it forward, so we just wanted to make this a bit exciting. But we will relay this back to the rest of our partners. نحكي لهم شغلوا حالكم. But we also thank them for all the support so far, because this is an amazing turnout. And again, we're going to work hard to put a spotlight on those startups to raise the funding that they really need. This is just a thank you. So if the jury is ready, should I start from left to right? حاسك جاهز سلطان.
يعني it's a very difficult decision. يعني honestly speaking, all of the pitches were remarkable in their areas. But the ones that really I felt that they really articulated their ideas and their pitches and the industries that they have.
Sorry for the crowd. I just want to ask you to just be a bit quiet so we can hear Sultan as he picks the top startup. Sorry, go ahead.
Actually we're 2, and I'm confused about the 2, but the 2 were Oliveri.
Oliveri is one,
and the other one was Uqudi.
Uqudi. So, are you gonna have to pick one, or do they have to share the $100?
I don't know if we can split this, but I think I'm gonna go with Uqudi.
All right. Well done, Uqudi. So, Uqudi, you have $100 symbolic investment coming in from Sultan, and Change Labs will be highlighting Uqudi through our investors. Well done. All right, Tamara, you're next. Your pick of the day.
My pick is Oliveri.
Oliveri.
They were all amazing, but
all right. يعطيك العافية. Well done, Oliveri. Last but not least.
Well, I don't know. All the guys did a great job, but it's really very much difficult. But I would say Claudius.
Oh, Claudius. I believe Claudius flew in from Ramallah, if I'm not mistaken. So welcome and جماعتنا. Well done, guys. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. For the cameraman, if you can just take a picture with the judges, and if everyone can just squeeze in, we take a quick picture. We're going to take a picture after that on the stage, but I don't want to hold the judges anymore. If you have more time to join us for that group picture, but I know we're taking a lot of your time already. So everybody, please jump into the middle. First picture is quick like this with the not to on, and then we're all gonna jump on the stage and take another picture after that. Good. Whenever you're ready, we're going to switch to the stage. Okay.
You say something? Zig. 1, 2, 3.
Good afternoon.
Thank you. All right, so everyone, if you could come to the stage, we're going to take another picture with all the background. What's the best background? سير نحط أول سكرين أول. But all right, everybody, if we can jump on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, because some people are already on stage, we don't want to have them waiting. لو سمحتوا الكل نقرب على الستيج. الصورة رح تتاخد بعد 4 ثواني. 3 2 Come on everybody. تفضلوا تفضلي. Thank you everybody. By the way, everybody, there's a section outside for networking. If anybody's here, there's a nice area to hang out. We're going to be here for a bit to mingle and network, but thank you everyone and well done.